Good morning.
Oh, you're here.
I've been waiting for this.
Are you ready to leave?
All preparations are complete.
Finally! Looks like the time has come to test out the Alpha Signal Meter.
Yes, and if it functions as intended, things should be a lot easier. All right, let me take you to Matrix 11.
Good morning, everyone. We're just playing this until we do the next place. Morning, Trevor. I'm just gonna focus on the story, not the side missions or... This playthrough, I had a specific goal in mind. Up, need to do that. Zion Great Desert Crossing Exploration Team is headed out to its objective. Every series. See what I can find. Where should I don't know, I might save them. No, I got 3. It's all locked, that's locked, okay. Anything over there? No. No. I got my double jump back. I'm so happy about that. Where the hell do I go? Wait, go there? No. I don't go down here, I don't think. Okay. Oh, okay. Ah, I have to get there. How do I get there? Ah, gotcha. Nope. Matrix 11. Aha. I have discovered a truly marvelous truth about the colony extinction. The real traitor is in space. I thought I'm looking for the expansion. Alright. We're not going to be on this too long. We're just going to get a little ahead. I want to start playing this just a little bit more every day, but not like, you know, hours at a time.
building is old. Most things don't even work.
An underground facility. Is it some kind of bunker?
It became one, yeah, but it was a subway station first. The subway moves people around the city using a web-like system. Or, well, it used to do that. Alright then. Let's go get us an Alpha Core.
Lily, did you locate the core?
One moment, please. I'm rebuilding the map data.
I'll go inside first.
Gotta scan everywhere, because I don't remember where a lot of things are. Oh, here we go. Blue point, that's a earring. I think it's just blue earring. Oh, chest back over here. Oh no, that was the chest, okay. Oh,
Watch
that
out!
guy.
This place is old. Structural integrity might be compromised.
Oh, it's these guys. Yeah, I know these guys. Let's see, do I have the blaster cell? That's what I need. Come on.
Isn't that a nice surprise?
Network is currently down for unknown reasons. All trains have been suspended for your safety. Please ask staff for more details. I mean, yeah, I think an alien invasion or something like that would probably cause a train delay. Ooh. Oh, it's one of these. Got it. Alright,
Why don't we keep that door open? We don't know what might happen.
it's a good idea. Always unlock your doors in these kind of games, but not in
Looks like they
Redline.
used to work here. Let's take a look. Hold on. I heard something. Behind you! He was using a dead body as its host.
Once again, I'm blocked, but it just doesn't seem like it wants to do it. But see, when you kill it, you have to kill that thing as well.
Oh, I've never seen an Ativa use a corpse as its host.
We'll probably encounter more of them soon enough.
I hope not.
Open sesame. Okay, when I get into Redline, I'll explain the title of today's stream.
How about you go up and take a look around?
Yeah. You still have to kill them,
Picking up a supply signal.
otherwise they'll just go back to another body and inhabit it.
It's an ambush!
Okay, well, what's in here? saw something unbelievable. My dead comrades came back to life, but they were no longer human. Yep. I kneel. Morning, everyone. I'm beyond Redline shortly. I'm just getting a little bit of this done. I could take him out with blaster cell. Let's do that. I don't want him inhabiting the dead body.
Oil drums rolling around here again.
Okay. Right over here.
Here as well.
Yes. There are traces
Yeah,
of survivors that live here.
I wonder how long it's
Daily
been since the
knitted
sound of a
dress.
piano echoed
Okay,
down
that's
the
the outfit. Something's here. Okay, I was about to say something's here. You pull the sword out, it means that something's nearby you. Okay, I need to... See, it can go right back into that body if you don't kill it. It could just keep on repossessing. Alright, now I need another blaster cell. Or I really don't. I probably could use it. Come on. I'm gonna, though. I know this thing. It's annoying. That's why it's annoying.
That was so gross.
It is.
Or I
It just
guess
pukes all
grosser
over you.
than
That's
usual.
its main attack.
Looks like he's slowly to go
Puking
the
on you.
train.
Well, I don't need that guy. If he falls in a girder. God. That's funny. That thing managed to hit me, but while it was in the body, it wasn't. Alright, there's a save down here. Just ran straight into a wall. Oh, there's a robot.
This
I hear
place
it.
looks safe. Let's rest for a bit.
I do. My life is low. I need to heal up. So let's see. If I jump on this table, I need to get up there. There we go. Come here, you. Drone upgrade. I knew that would happen, but I might have to go
Close
that
one.
way now.
Too focused on treasure.
Oh, there's another robot. They're just giving me these, aren't they? What does this one give me? Tumbler expansion, that's my health potions. You can have 8. When you maximize your health, you can have 8 potions. Okay, and there's also different ones that you can get lingering, highly, but the rechargeable ones, in my opinion, are the best. Thing on that? Yep, there's something on here. Oh, I got a new exospine. Shield regenerates, make it easier to perish, make it easier to perfect dodge. I had to use that one when I unlocked the second slot. This guy's gonna come to life? No? Okay. The Nativas know no fear, that's why they never back down. Fear is something awakened by the ego, they have no
Let's store
ego.
the code. Careful not to lose it.
Okay. Okay, I got things running around down there. How do we get down there? We gotta jump? How do I get back up? Oh,
It'll be
there's an
tough to
elevator.
get through here unless we restore power with the fusion cell. Maybe we'll have more luck this time.
That guy can come back to life. When the elevator stopped, the door opened, shining light poured in. The sunlight didn't melt my skin, it just felt warm and nice. The door to paradise, I know it. Ooh, that's somebody who's lived their entire life underground. It's like the Matrix type stuff. Alright, what do we got? I know there's gonna be evil things in here. Yep.
Ugh, the landfill.
There are a lot of them.
Assess the situation before engaging.
Ah, you can't get it. I'm out. And he's got into another body. They're coming for the bodies.
That was tougher than expected. Are you alright?
This is nothing. Let's open the box.
Okay. We got the A-R, crooked letter, U-O, weird symbol. This is gonna be probably the battery I need.
Looks like
Yeah,
another
fusion
fusion
cell.
cell.
I needed that to get past this. I can't hold more explosive shells. Well, I'm almost out of stingers. I need to unlock the explosive shells. Those are fun. Okay.
I can finally see the light. I can also see some.
I'm just a
tough-looking
burden,
ATs.
useless, helpless.
Leave it to
Everyone
me.
has to protect me. Sometimes I feel that way. He's gonna run for that body when he gets it. There we go. That guy has a gun. Uh-oh. That's the big thing right there. Okay, so this is the way I have to go. I'm gonna kill that red looking thing because I know it's gonna lead to something good. But I need to refill my ammo. That will come in handy. Alright, let's put the blaster cell back on. Gotta be something back there. They wouldn't have that blocked off. There's something back there. Oh, okay. Yep, an upgrade. I don't think I'm gonna get an upgrade with this one. I don't think any of them are ready. Yeah, no, it'll be the next one. Alright, I'm probably gonna get across this bridge, maybe go to the next area, and then find the next save point. I'll probably stop. Does that restore... Okay, as I said, there was two, like, right next to me. Would that make them come back?
Eve, map data
Collapse
restoration
rail.
complete.
That's great. But the road ended.
The core signal is leading to the road up there.
Then let's find a way up.
Wait, you're really going there?
Oh, right. It's a long way down.
Are you sure about this? One wrong step and it's over.
I'm fine.
Eve, whatever you do, don't look down. Aw, come on.
Yep, I got to. You got to look down. I've already looked down quite a few times. I saw a robot. Just saw one right here. Where'd it go? Oh, it's way back there now. Okay, so obviously I have to go up there. But let's see, I want that robot. I want to make sure that guy is dead. Oh. Why can't I fight like that against that big giant thing down in the cavern? Drone upgrade. Good, I need the drone upgrade. Those are one of the most important things. Alright, so I gotta obviously go over here because there's a rope over here.
I see a rope.
Yay! Ah! Anything over here? That's it. So I can scan probably. Up, just go. Oh, okay, I see the way to go now. Good morning, light. Alright.
I have a
here
bad
we go.
feeling about this.
There's no other way. Stay close to me.
Uh-oh.
Oh!
Would that train have fallen if I wasn't
Are you
here?
alright?
You know, would that have fallen had I not been here? Uh-oh. Almost did not get that.
Let's go. It's collapsing. This way. Damn it.
We're sliding
Run!
off. I think I pushed the wrong button. No, I got it. Okay. All right.
That's enough excitement for one day.
That was close. Thank you.
Wow, thank you. For me, I could get used to this.
Alright, let's see where this takes us. And like I said, next save point, I'm probably gonna... Nothing.
Head towards that door.
So they just gave me a bunch of ammo. Oh,
Let's
there's a
take a
boss
break.
behind this door. Should I do the boss? I might open that door and see where it goes. Let's see what dress I got, though. Oh, good. Fiber Magician, Daily Knitted. I like that. Exo Spine, Camouflage 1, the Reflex. I do need... These are the two that I usually use. Camouflage and Reflex. And the drone. Shotgun, Explosive. Plug. I want the explosive. The explosive shells are so good. Let's get the story out the way.
How far are you from the Alpha Core?
Hey, don't push me while I'm operating.
I know you're taking a break. Are you sure this is the right way? Maybe I should be in charge of navigation.
How about you do your job, and I'll do mine?
All right, stop it, both of you. Let's go.
I'm gonna look behind the door. If there's a boss, I'll probably do the boss. If not, then I'll probably hop onto Redline. That is not a boss. Alright, we're gonna... And let me get this done. I'm gonna get all my prerequisites. Can't hold any more ammo. And I have enough for one upgrade. We'll get this one. Okay. We'll save again, that way that saves, and we'll swap back over to Redline. I did 30 minutes of this. That's not bad. I got a little somewhere. Here. Beta charge. Hold on, don't I have? Yeah, I have a beta 1, so I put the beta 2 charge. Ooh, hold on, that's a good one. I'd recover 135 HP when I kill something. I don't need gold. Back power when high HP. Oh. Training gear. I got a level 1, but now I have level 2, so I get even more. Put that on. Need the blue points. I still kind of like these. And then we have Santa dress. Red passion. See, that could be worn in Redline. That's not something that would be bad. You know, they'd have to code it, but it wouldn't be bad. That, I think they would not allow in Redline. Don't think that would be allowed. Either this one probably could. It's not, you know, it's covering up all the stuff. This one's just a little highly suggestive. Yeah, that one's not as bad, even though the back of it is kind of transparent if you know what you're looking for. Yeah, you know what? I'll keep that dress. Why not? What else? Oh, I have more gear? What do I do all the gear? Oh, I have a bunch of 1 stars. I don't need the 1 stars. Alright. Not photo mode. Let me pop off. Exit game. Give me 1 second. And I will swap you over to Redline. Stop running Stellar Blade. Start running 5. Okay, so the whole point of the title of today's stream is we have all kind of people in all kind of chats complaining about this Buju route thing. So I understand that a lot of people are fans of route. I understand that. I understand that they're gonna have popular opinions about things Ralph does. And I'm not, y'all can have those opinions. It's good to have. Y'all are, it shows the level of interaction that we want with y'all. I love it. I think it's great. But, like, let it play out is all I'm gonna say. Let it play out. Why do I have, oh, what the heck? I don't know why, but YouTube keeps opening other windows now for me. Maybe I did it and I just didn't realize it. Oh, okay. I was gonna say something ain't happening, but it's happening. It's happening. We're good. I need to pull this back up. So, yesterday we found out a few things. Before the end of the stream, I talked to Kelly, so y'all, anyone who was here can go back, look at that if you didn't. We cannot have co-counsel. So this is Kelly's case, and I can work on it with her, but I cannot be like sitting up at the desk with her. That's not how, they're not doing that yet. Now that's from Rodney. That is not from Murphy. So I still have to talk to Murphy about that to see if he has a problem with it. Warrants. This is a big thing. I popped on because I was bored and I wanted to just, you know, roam around for a bit last night. And I ended up talking to an officer. And somebody called legal help while I was talking to the officer and asked if I could check if they had a warrant. And what it was someone across the street saw me talking to an officer and called. So I got a lot of information on warrants. Here's the thing. Franks cannot reissue the warrant on Sierra. He cannot reissue on it, even if he let me go. It is illegal from what the officer, now the officer was not command officer, but he is a full-fledged, you know, officer. He can train people. But he told me that once the warrant is issued, it cannot be reissued. So Sierra technically has been off of her warrant for a week. Today is her last day if they re-warrant issued it. So tomorrow I might start using Sierra again. But apparently there's only 5 people with warrants. And he can't tell me who, right? Unless I have, like, if one of them asks. I'd have to give him a name, and of course I can't give him Sierra's name. But apparently, once a warrant is served, 14 days, you're done with it. It cannot be reissued because that would be considered double jeopardy. So I do need to confer with Dan. I don't want to talk to Harry about it. Harry's busy, y'all. Harry's busy. And if you notice, he's been playing Tibbs a lot longer because the cop is getting, you know, the cops are on one. And I don't blame him for this at all. But, so I'm gonna talk, hopefully Dan or even Bailey. You know, I can talk to them. I probably could ask, Haley. I mean, she's not a cop anymore. She hasn't been a cop for a while now, but, and yeah, I'm back. Okay. I was making sure I swapped that. But there's been a lot of uproar about, this case with Buju. A lot of people are fans of Ralph. I get it. I'm gonna go over it one more time. I get it. Y'all are fans of Ralph. But the problem is that we're not trying to besmirch Ralph. We're not trying to besmirch anyone. I have a missed call from Ralph. When did he call? Yesterday, but yeah. Probably, I don't know what he needed. Oh, police are in the city. Okay. This will be interesting. But anyway, we're trying to set, like, precedent. Because we've not had, the gun licenses were just added. So we don't have any, this is the first case about, you know, an attempted murder using the weapon. So we need to see how this plays out. But there's been a lot of people that are pro-Ralph and a lot of them who are pro-Buju on this. And the reason I said is I'm not complaining about it. I love it. I love it because y'all are so into it. And that just shows me that's awesome. There's the officer right there. I have to go around this pole. Damn, I got the green light again. He could pull me over. Technically, I was in a turn lane and I went straight. The only reason I went straight was because the light was green. Had it been red, I would have turned right there. I'm gonna go sign in the lawyer. There's no lawyers in the city right now. We just looked. I don't know how many people are in the city, but I'm surprised there's a cop this early. I kind of am surprised. And I probably could ask that cop who has a warrant. And it depends on the cop. Some cops will tell us because we're lawyers. But in my opinion, asking that question is kind of bad because if I'm not representing them, then I shouldn't be asking. You know what? I remembered. I'm not going to have my headphones turn off on me today. Oh, I am missing 3 plushies now, and I know who the 3 are. This isn't like Series 1. I know exactly who I'm missing. I'm missing Genji, I'm missing Max, and I am missing Dan. Murphy is not happy with you. He's pissed off. You know what? He needs to talk to me then. I don't know what I've done. I don't watch, I don't really, whoa. I thought that was a cop just now that fell to the map. I don't really watch Havoc much anymore because of stuff like that. Because I don't want, that's a NPC, it looks like an NPC guard. Well, I'll be like this, whatever happens in the city happens. I don't know what I've done to piss him off. If he's pissed off at me, I don't know. I haven't been doing bad things. So you can see the tires here. I like this little car though. Honestly, I didn't think I would like it as much as I do. The gas tank, I wish I could get like a bigger gas tank, but other than that, it's just staying on a red. But I'm in the city. If they need to talk to me, they can. I don't want to know why he's mad at me. Morning, Fuego. Like, I want it to happen naturally in the city. Is this officer? Yes, it is. Hello, officer. Oh, I think that officer's in their head. Ixie's still just sitting there. Alright, well. Be quite honest. I'm gonna go to the farm. And I learned yesterday. I learned, not Arya. Arya doesn't know this. This is just me. Rodney's not doing food anymore. So now Teabag is the only person doing meats. And I said this a couple of weeks ago when they introduced the alcohol and we found out what all the pricing was that I was afraid somebody's just going to take their farm completely off the market and go alcohol. Because it really isn't worth it to do the restaurants. It's not worth it to us. We lose money. You know, I still haven't paid off the upgrades to machines and all the I still haven't paid off that with the food. The only reason I've been able to pay that off is due to the alcohol. So what I'm afraid of is that Teabag is going to decide he only wants to do alcohol. Or Riley, she only wants to do alcohol. Then no one's going to be doing food. You know, because it's not worth it to me to buy the machines to do the food. So, 2 things are going to happen. One of 2 things are going to happen. And number 1, they're going to stop buying our alcohol. Or they're going to make it like $50 a bottle. Which is not, even then it's not worth it for us to buy the glass or to make the glass. Or 2, they're going to have to start paying more for our ingredients. But that means the food cost is going to go up. It's a double-edged sword with the farms right now. You either go full alcohol to make a lot of money, or you just like are slowly watching your costs increase while you don't make any profit. I've never made a profit on selling to the restaurants. I've never made a profit. If you count all the farms I had to buy, now some of the optional farms you can't count. Like the lemon, the coconut, you can't count those farms. I bought those, they're optional, I knew they had no use for them. But potatoes, tomato, pickles, like, that was, each farm cost $20K and then another $25K to upgrade. So that's $50K. I sell those items for $15. You know how many of those I have to sell before I can make back the money? You know, my farm is still in the negatives. Even selling all the alcohol, I'm still in the negative. I'm not as far in the negative. I've probably made 2.3 or 2.4 million. I think that's what I calculated. But I still have spent $4 million on my farm. So the alcohol has made the alcohol money back. But it hasn't made me back the farming stuff. So I don't know what's going to happen if they decide, you know what, it's time to remove some of the menu items from the local, you know, the person that sells them. And y'all are going to have to get it from the farms. Well, the farms aren't producing any food because there's no money in it. I'll do it, but they're going to have to tell me ahead of time. They're going to have to, like, a day ahead of time, they're going to have to make an order. And I'll be able to get and make and produce all of it. But I would have to buy all the meat machines, which 4, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 machines, which would bring me up to 23 machines. I'd only have enough room for 2 of them. Then I'd have to upgrade all of them. I'd have to upgrade the farms. You know, it would be quite expensive. I did sell the alcohol yesterday. Then I made 100 more red wine. Good. And I'll finish making the rest of it right now. Are you looking for Joey car today? No, I'm not getting that car. Right now, I'm at an impasse. I'm at an impasse right now. There's nothing I want. Well, that's not true. That's not true. I want the rest of those 3 plushies that I'm missing. Plus, I want the other set, you know, because I usually try to get 2 sets. But there's no car I want. I bought a boat. I don't want the weapons license. You know, I don't really need a house. Everything, I don't keep anything. All the stuff I keep is farm related. But, like, so, the quest for me to get a ton of money is gone. You know, I'd like to upgrade my farms, and I'd like to do that, but, you know, right now I'm sitting kind of comfortably with where I'm at. I'm sitting quite comfortably. I just need food money, and I need gas money, and things of that. But other than that, I mean, I'm not really hurting for anything, and that's the point is, the economy is driven by, you know, the want to buy something. I think that's why I'm not in the city as much, is because there's no real incentive for me to be in the city. Like, when they released Series 2 of the plushies, I was in the city pretty much all day that day trying to get them. But now, it's like I'm missing 3. I know who I'm missing. I got all of these yesterday. I got this guy. Oh, no, there's more bad ones. Okay. See, this is bad because I don't know which ones these are. But this one's Dan, this one's Max, and this one's Gingy. Those are the 3 I'm missing. So yeah, they got a lot of corrupted images now. Like, I don't know who I'm missing now. I hope they can get that fixed. Because yesterday it was just 1, now it's 5. I hear that relogging can fix that, though. And Natalie's looking for these two. Natalie's looking for Bush and Trayton. Somebody said that relogging fixes this? I don't know. But Chipsy, I need one of these, and then two of the ones I'm missing. Other than that, oh, one of them's me. This is me. I'm gone. Oh, this was me. I don't see me anymore. It's got to be fixed immediately. I'm joking, of course. I'm patient. I know they'll fix it all. They'll make it look good. But that's the thing is, there's really nothing I want to buy. And without anything wanting to buy anything, what's my point for being in the city? And I know I'm always one big for interaction, and I still am. But, like, let me put it this way. There's a lot of people in here who play by themselves. And what I mean by that is they want to be part of a group. But the groups just aren't forming, or they're not, you know, the people they are with eventually go back to their old groups. Or they're playing like me. I play at an early morning. There's not a lot of people in the city right now. Plus, being a legal character, it limits you to what you can do. But, like, I'm really... Y'all got me wondering, though. I don't know what Murphy could be mad about. I mean, maybe the subpoena case, I'm not sure. Maybe he might be mad that I, thinks that I might have ignored him when he said that. But I mean, if you look at the rules, hey, Brett, if you look at the legislation, like, let me see, hold on. That card just popped up and flipped upside down. Let me go. I'm going to read y'all what it says. They might have changed it. I don't think so, though. But yeah, they do need not to update the rules, but they need to get, like, the clarifications. That's my thing. Okay, it says subpoena. Subpoena rights. Any individual with a lawyer license can subpoena an evidence for their case. They must present subpoena paperwork detailing the need for information. If the subpoena is disputed, the information can be withheld for 24 hours until meeting with a judge. Then it says subpoena process. Subpoenas are filled out using email doj@redline.net. Only lawyers may submit them. It does, see, that's the whole thing. Subpoena types for suits against the city. For information, subpoena non, but it says for defense attorneys to obtain information from LSPD. Okay. There it is right there. Subpoena PD court. But it says subpoenas are filled out using the email DOJ. No, that was why. Well, you know what? It is what it is, and I really... But in my honesty, and I'm not trying to throw anyone under the bus here. It might sound like I am, but I really am not. I got this a day before it expired. I got this the day before. We made it to the police because we were told to do that. Yeah, I might have been told to do that, but Kelly, I was one of the first lawyers in the city. It's been a while. I look at the legislation now because I can't remember what was said to me. You know? Let's go to the city. Why not? I'm venturing into the city more often with Arya. But my whole point of there's not really much to do early in the morning, especially if you're in the legal side. But, Murphy can be mad. I'm following what the legislation says. It says it has to be, you have to use DOJ@redline.net. Plus, now, if this would have happened, if I would have got this the day the case was due, okay? If I would have got this case when it happened, I wouldn't have been late. I still would have had 2 days. The fact that the person he hired to put it in didn't do it. That's who you need to be mad at. I understand why he could be upset. I do. But don't be upset at me for getting the case a day before it expires. Like, if he says something to me, I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna say that I got this case because the lawyer he originally hired failed to even submit the case. If you want to be mad at someone, be mad at that lawyer. And it's growing pains. I keep saying that, and it's always true. It's growing pains. We're going to learn things. We are going to have problems. Nothing is set in stone. Apparently it is set in stone, and apparently when I do what it's set in stone, I get in trouble. So, actually, I can't say that. I haven't gotten in trouble yet. You know? He could be mad at me, but I haven't been hurt. I haven't been told anything. I haven't been, you know... I had 4 expungents on me that just weren't not submitted. You can submit an expungement anytime, though. It has to be, you know, after the 30 days.
Nice buy.
He tried talking to me, and I just kind of drove past, but... I can get why he's upset. Now, don't get me wrong. I understand why he's upset. And I in a sense, I can agree with him. It is me doing it, so... in a sense, I can understand. Oh, that guy's about to get pulled over. If it's a... is that a local? The way it turned, I think that's a local. But, I can understand being mad, but... be mad at the person. If anything, you know, talk to the person who was hired and didn't submit the case. Who didn't submit subpoena evidence. But if he wants to talk to me, I will gladly talk with him. I don't understand this intersection. This is an intersection. There's no stoplight. There's no stop sign. Who has the right of way here? I treat it as a stop sign, but there is, like here, there's a stoplight. But back there, there's not. Yes, 100%. Well, the legislation, I'll be honest with you, the legislation is kept up to date. When new stuff is added, they add it. There's a couple of gray areas where it might be left open to interpretation. It might be, you know, that's the issue I have. There's 2 parts in the judicial system that doesn't really explain what you need to do. Like, the expungement process isn't explained well, because I thought we'd have to go to court. You know, I thought we'd have to show up, and they'd have to talk about what they're, you know, no, that's not how it works. Yeah, but it's growing pains, everyone. It's growing pains. We're learning, you know, we're working with what we have. I'm just driving around now. I not really have anywhere to go. To be honest, I was about to not stream today, because I just really don't have anything to do. I was gonna maybe take today off, but I said, you know what? I'm sitting up here. I'm feeling it. Let me just hop on. Even if I only stream for an hour, you know. But I said, oh, you know, there's something. But that's the problem I've run into right now. That's why I'm not playing Redline as much. It's not that Ark, like the building and all that, is fun again. It is. But there's just not really much for me to do in Redline at the moment. If I'm not going to be mining, if I'm not going to be, you know, just constantly at the mine, then, and now there's plenty of lawyers in the city that are actually clocking in and doing the lawyer job. But, yeah, everything she said has been, yeah, it's not meta. I'll agree with her on that. DOJ right now with the introduction of the judges to CJ and Rodney, that's gonna help speed things up, but it's gonna cause more, like, questions that need answered. You know, like the question, could CJ and Rodney be lawyers while being judges? Initially, it was yes. They could be judges and lawyers. Well, now, it's been pointed out the conflict of interest. So now they've said, no, they can't. You know, so we're gonna be learning things. DOJ is gonna evolve. It'll be another year, I would say. Probably another year before DOJ is set in stone and everyone knows how to do everything. Alright, listen. Something written should carry more weight than being... Yeah, well, verbally told, I get that. And it's not like you ignored me. No. It's been over a month and a half and I've been doing other things. You know? And I'll be honest with you, and Britt, I think, might agree with me. I am a farmer first. I am a lawyer second. Britt is probably EMS first and then a lawyer second. So I'm going to remember everything about the farm way more than I'm going to remember everything about lawyering. So he can be, you know, I told you this, and I'll be like, you told me that a month and a half ago. I'm sorry, I didn't retain that knowledge with all the information that I have to learn about my farm. Which, complain about that, you know? Anytime a farming issue comes up, who do you think steps up to solve it? I'll be honest with you, if Rodney's not doing meats no more, I don't know if he sold all of his stuff, right? I need to find that out. I need to find out if he sold his meat machines. And if he did, I need to talk to Teabag. And if Teabag's like, I'm not doing it either, then guess who's going to buy them all? But guess who's going to step up to do all the city's food needs? You know what? What if I was to tell him, you know what? I'm just going to sell all mine too and just do alcohol. There'll be nobody. There will be nobody. Rex's Diner is the only one besides myself that I know is producing food, but Rex's is not selling that to the other restaurants. They only have the machines for them. They don't have the bun machine or the patty machine. They don't need them. You know, Sean told me he wants to go into bread, but I got a feeling that he's been selling alcohol a lot too. I have a feeling that eventually he's going to be like, you know, there's no money in the ingredients. There's a ton of money in alcohol. Everybody's now trying to get jobs at the farms now because they realize how quickly we're making money. But the funny part is, someone yesterday while I was in the city asked me for a job at my farm, and I said, why? Well, I need another source of income, is what they said. A legal source of income. I said, okay, well, you're going to have to mine 2,000 coal a week. And then they just walked away and said, no, thank you. Well, if you want to make the money I'm making, you have to put in the work that I'm doing. I have in mind, I still owe Bucket and Ralph 1,000 coal this week. I haven't even started. There's no reason for me to. The money they give me, I'm just going to go buy plushies with it. I mean, honestly, there's no real reason for me to do anything. Like, even logging in and doing this is costing me money because I'm using gas. I don't mind, though. I like talking with y'all, and I know y'all love Redline. I know y'all want to see what's going on. But it's not that I'm burnt out. I thought it was I was getting burnt out. It's that I'm getting bored. It's that, like, I'm trying to find groups of people to do stuff with, but it's like they want to ignore you. If you know, I didn't know you in the previous city, so I don't want to know you now. And I might be, a lot of people know who I am, but no one's asking me to do anything. No one's trying to include anyone else in other things. So, I mean, it kind of kills my whole purpose for why? The farm is basically shut down right now. No, Up and Adam was open yesterday. I went up there, I talked to him. You need ingredients. No, we're good. Okay, well, you know, thank you. I mean, it just, I love the community, don't get me wrong, okay? I do, and they are inclusive, don't get me wrong. They will talk to you and talk to you. But after a while of just running around by myself for 3 months now, there's just no real reason for me to come back into the city unless I'm just putzing around like this. And I'll be honest with you, at first, 2 months ago, even a mere mention of Murphy being mad at me would almost give me a panic attack because I didn't want that license. Now, if I lost my law license, guess what? That happens. You know? Like, even the lawyer side has kind of gotten stale. And I'll be honest with you, the rest of the server, in my opinion, I don't think I'm alone in feeling this. Because last Saturday night, when I first started playing Redline, we would have at least 70 to 80 people. Last Saturday, at about 7 o'clock, at prime time, there was like 40 people in the city. Like, I think a lot of people are just, the grind is killing us. And we were told in the Civ meeting that the grind was going to be better. Like, and it's not. It's 100% worse. It's 100% worse, in my opinion. To make glass cost me, I mean, it only cost me 40, well, no. It cost me, I don't know how to break down the coal price. That would be the issue. Because I get 30 coal for 1 battery, so I'd have to divide, like, 30 divided by 40, you know? So, buck 5 cents maybe, you know? I mean, I'm not sure exactly. But I'm just going to say $40 to make a piece of glass. Okay. No issue. Now, this is a bad example, okay? Let me put it this way. To any dev watching or any other people watching, I'm using a bad example. Let's take a good example. Ammunition in 1.8 took carbon and copper. I think it was just carbon and copper. You would go to the mine and you would get carbon and copper. Now, to make ammunition, you need like 6 components and you need at least 2 people to do it. How is that better? Plus, what if you can't find a second person? You know, what if that second person never pops up? Like, I remember this was all people did when I first joined 2.0. I'd come down to the mine or I'd fish and everybody's like, I want to buy your coal. Okay, and I would supply coal to everyone. But none of them were like, hey, do you want to come do anything? Nope, just, hey, go get me more coal. That's why I don't sell coal anymore. That's why I tell people I'm doing it for Ralph and Bucket because I had nothing else to do. The funny thing is, as much as people think bad of Ralph, he loves his... I know, and I love Ralph. Ralph is good. That's why, if y'all notice, I help Ralph. I do. I help Ralph. I help Bucket. I help Tamaka. I help Tommy. I even help Echo French if they need it. I'll try to help Hatchie, you know? And is the Redline community, we're learning together and we're still relevant. Yeah, exactly. I'm not talking bad about anything. It might sound like I'm complaining, right? But that's how I feel right now. Tomorrow, I might feel completely opposite. So you can't ever, when somebody starts complaining about the server, you can't take what they're saying. Like HTK asked us. He asked us, tell us the good, the bad, the ugly. The only issue I have with Redline that I don't like is the skill tree. And I've been vocal about that since it happened. This mining right here, I don't really mind it, if you want to be honest. I don't really mind the mining. And for what I need is just still 2 ingredients. Like, imagine if I was mining for ammunition. I'd have to come here. I'd have to go to the Arctic. I'd have to go to the other mine. You know? But I'm lucky enough that everything I need can be gotten on these rocks right here. I'm lucky enough, and believe me, I understand how lucky I am. So, whenever y'all hear me like, this is wrong, just realize that that's not a permanent feeling. The only permanent feeling I have is the skill tree. Which, to be honest, if you look at what I'm missing, right? It's not a speed one. It's better odds at finding ores while I'm finding coal and rocks. That's all I need. I really don't need to get that one. I'm just a completist when it comes to that. I want to have it done. Kind of like the plushies. Like, I don't want just the, like, specific ones. The people I don't know in Series 2. I want 2 of them. I don't care who they are. I want the whole thing. All what I'm saying now, like the group thing, that will change over time. There's gonna be people, like, I'll be honest with you, Rodney brought up a great point yesterday. A great point that I didn't even consider. So I'm glad that someone told me Rodney was streaming and I went over there and watched for a little bit. I'm glad. He made a point about Nick and Britt would be the perfect people to ask to be in my mayor party. Because Britt is on in the afternoons and the evenings, I am on in the mornings, and Nick is on late night. So the government would be covered all day. Because right now, Seth is really only in the city when Harry's in the city. So if neither one of them are in the city, we can't do anything. Raya hasn't been spotted for weeks. But if you had a government party that covered pretty much daytime to nighttime, so they can be in touch, that's a good idea. That really was a great idea from Rodney. And that's why he needs to stream. That's why people should go subscribe to him. He knows what he's doing. He had great ideas. And if I decide to ask people for the mayor, like if I wanted, I think you need 4 people. I think there's 3 jobs, but they need 4 people. The 4th person, I might try to find someone who's on like late night. Like Australian late night, where it's, their daytime is my nighttime. That way if somebody needs something, they can try at least find out information. But I want to know what is involved. Like, I don't want to go run for the mayor and then be like, yeah, Britt and Nick are running with me, but we have no idea what we're doing. And I want to know what they're expected to do as well, right? I want to know all of it. Because if they need, maybe it's not something that they would be suitable for. Maybe, they might, like Britt might be suitable more as the housing person with their play style than would be with the liaison, depending on what's involved. I want to make it easy for everyone involved. I want to try to make it easy for everyone involved to know what is expected of them. Yep. Well, there's not enough representation. I can't be blind, of course. Like, could you imagine playing a blind character? Basically, you'd have to just play with your monitor off, I guess. But, because you can't drive, you really can't, yet you would have to voice ID. There's no way you couldn't voice ID. But there's not enough representation. I remember they made a game recently where you played as a deaf character and you had to fight. Like, and you're not completely deaf, you're like mostly deaf in the game. And I remember people saying how bad it was, and I'm like, at least they tried something, Bucket wants to get clean and run for mayor, yeah. See, Bucket knows what's involved. Bucket's been part of a mayor party. He would know. Yeah, I know you have, Kelly. That's why I'm saying that's but I don't know if that's an actual thing though. I would think the commissioners would be the liaisons. Like, I'm not. That's why I want to know beforehand. I want to be like, we don't even know who's the vice mayor. Who's the vice mayor right now? We don't even know that. Is it Harry Callahan? Is it Ryan Sinclair? Is it Seth Brooks? Like, no one knows who the deputy mayor is. I think it's Ryan. I want to say it's Ryan. But yeah, I kind of want to ask, like, I see what, and I'll be honest with y'all, I've started watching Lemon do his streams with the mayor, and Seth is events manager. Okay, no, Seth is also, I think he's also housing development as well, because, you know, he does that. Yeah, he manages the events, but I think he's also the housing coordinator, which, if that's the case, I don't know if I could ask Haley to do it, because she's a criminal, she has a criminal record. But if I have to have one of those, either one, I like Seth. Seth's never done me wrong before. You know, I got no issues with him. He could do that job permanently, you know, if they need somebody. He might be the head person to do it anyway, I don't know. But I need to find out what the vice mayor is and what they do. I need to find out what positions there are. And the red line is kind of vague in the Discord when you look it up. I know that Harry's responsible for restocking the vehicles. That I know. I don't think it's in his control to lower the prices like the import prices. Like, you know, he says every time a car comes in, they have to raise the price. I don't think he has control over that. You know, I know he buys the cars for a lot less, but I think it goes up automatically. Like, I don't think he can control how much they actually pay for the cars, just how much they sell the cars for. Which, that in my opinion, that doesn't make sense. You would think with everyone they bring in, the price would go down because there's more of them in the city, you know? I can't go selling a 2015 Lincoln for more than a new 2027 Lincoln, you know, just because there's more of them produced. But, you know what? It might change. Like I said, growing pains, everyone. That's what I'm calling. I know a lot of people will use other terms like the city's growing or the city's evolving. We're expanding. I use growing pains. Because for a lot of people, and Kelly will agree with me on this, it is a pain. Learning stuff on the fly, like having to be patched through a changelog, you know, or member announcements, it's just, yeah. But I call it growing pains, and everybody knows what I'm talking about. But the problem with that is I want to talk to Lemon, but Lemon streams when he's in the city. And I kind of don't want this on stream. Because I might even make that a point to him. I don't want live eyes on you when I talk to you. Because I don't want him to, like, he plays the corrupt mayor. He's not actually been corrupt lately, though. If you actually have been paying attention to Lemon streams, he really hasn't been doing, besides, like, the little drug thing, which is just funny. He's been pretty straight shooter. And, but I don't want him having to, like, give away the entire secrets, you know, online to where everyone in the city can see what he's doing or what he has to do. There has to be some level of confidentiality. You know, there has to be some level of, well, we do this, you know, but we don't talk about it to the citizens, you know, that we need something like that. Popular sweaty cars become more valuable and rare. Yes, but like, if they become cheaper, then everybody would have all the top cars. I get that, but he's doing it for C classes as well. Like, the Bristolo or whatever. I forgot. It's the car Snowy has. And, it's the hybrid one I was talking about yesterday. It's went up $150,000, and it's a C class. Like, it's not a super level S class. Yes, I can see those prices going up. You know, the cars that everyone, but some of them popular, all the cars are going up, though. The motorcycles are the ones that are... The Shinobi's getting to be almost $1 million now to buy one. I think it's $750,000 right now to buy a Shinobi, which I loved the Shinobi in 1.8. I sat in the car lottery to buy that one. I remember that day. I got the first, I picked, everybody was taking the storage vans because there were new storage vans. And this is right when Harry Callahan got elected. And I went in there and bought a Shinobi. And people were like, oh, and people were standing outside counting. Like they had a list of how many were available. And they were counting down. That's the day that Joey got picked dead last. He got picked. He was the last name drawn in the lottery. It was hilarious. And then afterwards, they were like, okay, everybody go buy what you want. And I ended up buying, I think, 3 other cars. And I bought the Obey. I bought the Vagrant, which was a great car. And, you know, I think that's the only 2 I got. Basically, the Obey, I forgot its name. It's the car Joey had in 1.8 that he would always drive. The little stunt-looking car. Because I heard him talking about it when he was outside, and he's like, that's a sleeper car. People don't, you know, they sleep on that car. So I said, you know what, I'll try it. And it was a pretty good car. It didn't have any Omnis, that's what it was called. The Omnis. O-M-N-I-S, I think. Seth needs a timeout from his Governor Pies effect and never return. You know what? That could be his arc, though. That could be a planned arc. Good morning, Kosh. I've been expecting to see you again. But, yeah, anyone making a... especially me. I'm going to say this, but I can probably speak a little bit for the community. Anyone complaining about something in the server is just either a them problem, which is like the skill tree, which is a my problem. It doesn't affect everyone. Or it's a temporary, they're just getting a little frustrated at something and it'll pass. So, like, the reason I could do this till I got 1,000 coal, right? I could just sit here for 4 hours and get 1,000 coal talking to y'all. But I want to give y'all something to do. And I've kind of running out of things to do. I got 100 coal. This is just for Bucket and, Ralph. I get the coal for them, just... This gives me something to do. It gives me a reason to be in the city. Let me put it that way. I finished one of my houses in Ark. Not the inside. I need to beat the bosses before I can finish fully. I'm about to start on the second one I wanted to build. But, damn, I can't even get on the server without hearing all complaints. Oh, stuff is so fine. Well, it's growing pains, right? The more that's introduced, the better it becomes, but there's a point between the release of material where, like, that's why I didn't rush to go do everything. I haven't even done Chop Shop yet. I haven't even tried it. And I don't want to, when I start playing as Sierra again, I'll have more to do. But there's been so much to do with Arya. And it's not I've been avoiding Sierra. Sierra has been in the city a few times since the, I had to go do, like, I had to go pay rent. I had to go sort stuff, all that. But it's just, there's so much to do. I have so much to decide on the farm right now. It's either going to go A, I'm going to go into alcohol production, or B, I'm going to go full farm. And full farm sounds way better to me. But it's gonna cost me a hell of a lot of money that I'm not gonna get back. Morning, Michael. That's the issue. Money is not my driving force for playing Redline. It's nice to have it, don't get me wrong, you know. But if I would have just bought the farm and then not bought my cars, not just played around, having just put everything... Invest in what I needed, not everything. Like, don't buy all the farms. I'd probably still have close to like $3 or $4 million. But what kind of play is that where that's all you're doing? You want to talk about getting burnt out. Let me get 150 coal. And, but yeah, a lot of times it's just... Let's see, last time I played on Redline, there was like 30 cars driving and Legion shooting everywhere. Yeah. Was that 1.8? It probably can't be 2.0. Because I don't even think there's 30 people who own guns in the city yet. But... I'm trying to think. I don't know if there are 30 people in the city that have guns. Probably. I'm waiting for the first one to get arrested for gun running. I'm waiting for the first person to, like, go buy like $1 million worth of guns and ammunition and then start selling it and get arrested. That's why I honestly believe there should be at least 2 undercover cops. There should be 2 police officers that we don't know who are officers, and they do undercover work. Because everyone knows that Fox is a cop. Everyone knows Bailey, Harvey. You know, we all know that if they had 2 officers that, like, wore a mask during training or something like that, you know, changed their hair for training and then changed it. Hold on. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, but I've seen it. But it leaves out a lot of stuff. I thank you for that, though. I do appreciate that. She sent me the link to the government page, like, you know, when they were talking about running it. Yeah, so basically GTA Online. Oh, I remember those days. There's servers that you can go in right now that you load in, you make your character, and you start out. They usually they'll give you like an apartment, you know, like a little place just to they have no storage. It's just like a bed. Basically, it's a spawn area. And there are some cities that you walk out of that apartment and there's like 4 people there and they're all waiting just to steal all your beginning stuff. Yep, you get robbed and shot the second you walk out. Yep, Kelly knows exactly. Britt knows exactly where I was going with that. That is not Redline. I was going to suggest to Seth, the events team, a purge event. Like, you know, not all crime is legal, right? But like, violent crime's illegal. Like, you can't go, you know, don't go jewelry robbing and all that, but like, you can go around shooting people and get away with it. And what it does, what the whole point of it is to get it out of people's systems. Like like Bucket. Here's an example. Perfect example is Bucket. He's been relatively clean. He has not done really bad crimes, like violent crimes. But you know that itch is there. You know, so like that would be a way to scratch that itch without getting in trouble. And you only do it for like maybe 30 minutes at a time. You know, it's not like a whole day. I play like 75 different servers. See, I can't do that. If I play in a server, I play in that server, maybe another one. But when I was in the other server, I'm one. Then I'm better at GTA. Yeah. Well, Kosh. You know, Kosh is funny. I have in GTA Online on the hold on, wait a minute. Today's Monday. Hey, y'all, give me a moment. Our lawn people are here a day early, and I need to talk to them. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Oh, everyone, sorry. Okay, where was I? Okay. Yeah, Kosh. I have in GTA Online, I have enough garage space to hold like 120 cars. I only have like 20. Like, I sold everything that I didn't drive. And I don't have the mansion. I stopped playing, I stopped GTA Online maybe 4 months after Teo Perico was introduced. And then I started playing other games, and then eventually I came to Redline. But, yeah, like, it's... I know the GTA grind, like the regular grind on GTA. But I haven't, once you go to Redline, or once you play 5M, you really don't go back. It is a different animal. I'm hoping GTA 6 has, like, some of the things that 5M does, because I think it would benefit them. But I can't wait to see the mods that people release. You know, I can't wait to see what people come up with there. Yeah, it is Monday. That's what we usually, the lawn people usually come on Tuesday. That's why I was like, what are they here early for? What's your favorite car? Everyone in GTA Online, what's the car your preferred? Not your favorite one, but the one you drive. The one you go around everywhere in. I'm not gonna lie, mine was the Torador, the underwater one in the submarine. That was my favorite car. For the obvious reasons, by the way. Yeah, I know. I know. Good morning, Castleberry. I play on Red Time sometimes because I love it and enjoy Brother Harry. Yep. I enjoy everybody in here. Don't get me wrong. There's like maybe 2 people that I have a negative experience with since I started Redline. But for the most part, everybody in here, like, everyone knows who Arya doesn't like. There's only one person in the entire city that she does not like. That's it. I don't have a problem with that person, you know? They do a good job. But Arya has a problem, that's it. I have everything. That's how tired I am. Yeah. Yep. We used to be able to do the casino heist in GTA Online. We used to be able to do the, wowed approach on Elite every time. Like, it would just became like sneaking. We could sneak in and out of that. We'd be done in like 15 minutes. Like, we knew the guard routes. We knew where they were going to spawn. We knew we'd hit the secret vault next to the security room. I mean, we'd clean the whole place out. And it would be so easy. I've done the Teo Perico heist by myself and got the Elite challenge. Under 15 minutes, no deaths, full bags. Yeah, just after a while, but it's always different. You know? Here, it's always different. That human element. I don't like online. It doesn't play like roleplay. It's funny, but not the same. You know what you go online for now? You go online to sit in your apartment, get a thing of popcorn, and listen to all the kids cry. Like, you listen to all the people arguing. That's really honestly what you do. It's gonna be like a year before any RP happens. Yeah, but yes, it is very stable. Look how long it took them to do that, though, Britt. They've been working on this server for, what, 7, 8 years now? And they've done a massive job of it. I know I said 150, but I'm gonna go for 200. If there was a red line with less rules, I'd join it. There is a red line with less rules. It's the public red line. It's not that good. You know, I search now. When I go to raid someone, I'll put red line and search. And I'll get people from the free server, the public server, that are like, look like they're trying to emulate our logo. Like they're trying to make you think it's Redline RP, but it's just the free red line. All right. All right, Britt, have a good day. But, yeah, I still haven't found a server that works properly. I joined the server you suggested. And yeah, well, the problem I had that, Miss Starlight, I had the MW. When I first started, I crashed all the time. I had to figure out where to avoid. Like, there are certain areas that cause the crashing. Kind of like Polito in Redline. And I just learned where not to go and where, like, how to get to places. Plus, it depends on if there's, like, 200 people in the city. Hey, Greg. But yeah, I know exactly where what you're talking about there. Hi, Dolly. Yeah. You know what? The city is not so much of crashing; it's a crash out city. Like, people crash out over the smallest things. Like, you could bump somebody's car and they get out and just shoot you. They blow up your car and just drive off like nothing happened. I mean, that's how it works. But, you know, you have to find there's good people in every... Well, I can't say that. There is one city, I've never played it. I was warned ahead of time. Where it's an admin power trip city, and basically it's just the admin and his friends. That's it. And if you join and you're not one of their friends, they try to run you out of there as fast as they can. So I can't say every, but I say 90% of all cities have good people. You just have to find them. All right, so I got 200 for them. Let's put it in the RV. Yeah, I figure if I get 200 every day, that'll be 1,000 on Friday. Yeah, I should have enough room. It's gonna be 50 pounds. I should have it. Yeah, I do. I need to get this. I need to get that last one. I'm tempted to open Season 1 boxes until I got Vinny, but then what happens if I open all 100 I don't get him? That's my fear. Then I'm stuck with 100 loose plushies that, you know, half of them might sell. I could sell an OP and a lead, a Lauren, you know, to people. But then there's going to be a lot of them that people are going to be like, I don't know who that is, or I don't want that one. I got rid of a Kendrick yesterday. I don't know who I traded. I think Kelly, actually. I think Britt. I traded her one of the Series 2 plushies for a Series 1. I'd rather get rid of the loose ones I have before I start getting rid of the box ones. See, what I'm going to do is keep, I could keep them and then give them to those people later on, like 2 or 3 seasons from now, because they might have lost theirs. I need to start getting my Season 2 ones autographed. May as well play GTA Online. It's a little purge 20%. Well, see, that's what you're... See, I get what you're saying. Oh, you're talking about MW. Yeah. 100%. I thought you were talking about my purge idea. I was just saying that for like 30 minutes, one night a week, maybe. Or one night every other week. Just, you know, let people get it out of the system. Could you imagine Arya running around with a handgun shooting people legally? I would be one of the most sought-after people to kill. I'd go hide in my farm. I'd sit there with a gun pointed at the door. I'd go get my weapons license. I'd buy the gun. I'd sit there at my door, and when people came in, boom, boom, boom. Or go find go live out in the country, you know? Go boating. That would be a great example. If you don't want to participate, you don't have to, you know? Make it a certain area, you know? Be like, okay, the purge is happening, you know, from Interstate 5 all the way to the casino, all the way to the docks. That way, if you don't want to participate, you can go do other things. You can sell drugs still. You can rob stores. I don't know, just little something. A bunch of cities have paintball or laser tag, and that's what it is. It's an arena where you can just go to shoot people and not get in trouble. It sucks because in the other city, whenever somebody dies at paintball, the EMS get alerted, so they constantly have to be like, oh, that's a paintball call, don't go to it. It's like, it was annoying because you'd get out there and you'd realize it'd be like, oh, okay. I keep hearing go on, people. Hi, Bottle Sasquatch. All right, Wade, are you coming back? I've been wanting to ask you this, but I haven't seen you streaming lately. When is your date up? You can ask people. I've been making mention of you. I've been saying, you know, is your time up? be nice if, I know that, you know, like, unpopular person, even though I had no problem with her, but if Kit stayed in MW, then she could tell me when they're doing a mass unban. That way I'd know if I could come back or not. Because I think I tried 2 days ago, and I'm still banned from there. I have 100 rock. I have exactly, so it was 2 for 1. I had 200 coal and 100 rock. Exactly at 2 for 1. Wait a minute. If I could put rock in my... I should be able to store it. But I don't think I was able to store rock. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Yep, just don't feel the loss, don't feel the same without you. They still haven't introduced gangs yet, so I mean, technically you come back in, you still could make the loss. Or whatever gang you want to make. Alright, so I have... I left out of here. Yesterday I came back in the city to make class. And I forgot I was making it, and I came back like 5 hours later. You don't know that, Bottle. You don't know that, Wade. I don't know if they ever had a problem with you, though. Like, I don't know. You might. There's, you know what, though? You miss every shot you don't take. So if you don't try to come back, then you have your answer right there. But you don't know. Other people have said, like, I'm not repeating what other people have said, but I don't know, you know? I'll be honest with most of y'all watching, I am waiting to see if Murphy comes in the city. If he wants to talk to me, he can talk to me. I'll sit there, because I have a couple of questions I have for him. Not like, you know, just clarification on lawyer points. Not nothing like, I got something to say to you. No. Just a couple of questions for clarification. Because CJ and Rodney weren't exactly sure, though. But I don't want to bother him. You know, he's busy, I get that. My little 3-wheel Panto. Love it. Love it. I did not get the lights changed on the other car. I need to do that today now that I have the money. Because it kind of bugs me that the lights are still the other color. Is there a mechanic open? There is not. No, yes there is. Los Santos. Okay. 4 days left. You don't know. I mean... Are you still playing in that other one? I have 3 groups of favorite cars, each kept on each mansion. I go on, I have the planes, yeah. Oh, I had a, I'm very proud of my hangar. The planes that I have them all displayed in a way I like. If I get a pilot's license here, I want the Alpha ZI. That's the only plane I want. Like, it's the fastest plane. Like, even in GTA Online, it's the fastest plane. I can outrun jets in it. And it's a stunt plane. It's like, you know, that one mission, fly upside down near the ground or release smoke and, you know, like that. It's that plane. This bridge does not like this car. This bridge tells me no every time I drive across it. But I still do it. I tell the bridge, no. I'm about to lose control. Oh, I made it. Okay. I don't mind MW. There's a few people in there that I enjoyed my time with. And I honestly, I don't even know if they're still in there, because on the Discord list, it'll tell you what city they're in, and I don't see them at all anymore. Like in MW. Oh, I missed him. Good. Oh, thank God. He has a purpose, y'all. That might have been the chosen coyote. We don't know. Now, yesterday they had planes out. Yeah, see, this is the Alpha ZI right here. That's the only plane I would want. It is ridiculously fast, and it lands. It slows down so quickly. I don't know how it is here. They might have reduced it all, but I know how to fly that plane. Like, I flew that plane so much in GTA Online. I'd fly upside down above the city, buzzing people's heads. Alright, I did have something to do. Like, I literally... Oh, the mechanic shop. Yep, go get the lights changed. I was like, I forgot. I'm gonna probably do black light. Because I don't want to do the golden one. I don't know. I already have this one as yellow. So I'm probably gonna do the lights in black light. Get red lights and keep flashing them. It's gotten so toxic over there. Yeah. No. Wade, it's always been that toxic. It's always been that toxic. You haven't been there for an unban. I was there for 3 of them. You want to talk about toxic? I'm talking about 100 people getting banned the first 40 minutes after the unban started. I was there for that. They came to Burger Shot, pulled up, unloaded the entire clip, called us every racist word in the book, called every woman the most sexist and insensitive thing, laughed, and then drove off. And then 20 minutes later, they'd been banned. Because 20 people have reported them. Like, I've been there for that. And it was multiple occurrences of this. This wasn't just one time. But you get that with a free server, you know? You get that with the unwhitelisted, I guess. I'd had gangs causing one of my friends not only to crash out, right? She crashed out hard, but then she started crying. Like, she was visibly upset. Like, you could hear that this was really upsetting her. And, yeah, it's always been that toxic. That's why I played there, but when I say I played there, y'all, we hung out at places. We didn't actually go out into the city. We would just, like, we hung out at Burger Shot and just sat there talking. We didn't actually go do anything, because anytime you attempted to do anything, you would just get insulted and shot. At least at Burger Shot, which the Arya's husband in that city owns Burger Shot. So we always were, you know, preferential treatment, I guess is what I'd say. Okay, I do see a motorcycle and I do see a guy there, so this is open. And I know what I'm changing, so it's just red light, and we're going to black light. Back up. Back up. Black. Place order. Okay. Alright, I placed my order. I'm gonna go pull up.
What's up, Arya?
Hi, I just need the headlights changed. I
No
changed the
worries.
color, but I didn't change the headlight. Why is my car still on?
It does that sometimes.
Okay, I don't really mind. And he said
Wanna
I was
charge
the
it real quick?
1000th. He said I was the 1000th customer and it was free.
Nice, nice, nice. Good try.
No, I'm joking. My number is 31. I believe in paying for what I get.
Gotcha. I know you're just playing. Let me get you parts.
Alright, can you see the tires or is it still messed up?
They're all like 45 degrees. It looks great.
Yep, there, yep, that's how it's supposed to be. Sometimes when I come in here, it makes the car look normal.
Yeah, no, I've definitely seen that happen too, but this is amazing.
Yep,
grab your
you should
parts.
see my other one.
What else do you have done like this?
I'll pull it out and show you when we're done here.
Awesome.
Come on, we need you back, Wade. We finally got Robert back in the city. We need Wade back now. Alright, let me see. I don't have a problem with anyone. Yep, I stream delay. No problem, cost. It needs to be accessible though, so issues like this doesn't happen. Unfortunately, I'm still playing. I tried streaming, exploring public servers like twice, and it's impossible. Yep, exactly. Yep. Oh, try Trevor. Have a good day. Yeah, that's how every day now, and they won't ban people because they pay a lot of money. Yep, one chick. Yep, exactly. Exactly. 4,000 real dollars, everyone. 4,000 real dollars. This is not fake money, city money. I remember Apex. All right. Apex Autos is owned by Maybe. Wade. I call her Miss Maybe, but it's owned by May. She paid, I think, $2,500. All right, let me go get that other car to show you.
Cool.
She paid, I think she had $2,500 real money for it. And I'm like, how? Exactly. How? Where did you know, sounds like something Ralph would, yeah. I know, you know what? No, Ralph would not. Ralph would be like, Forte, you mean in-city money? Yeah, he would never pay outside money for that. But see, that's how that guy makes, that's how, Rewack makes his money. That's the name of the guy who owns the server. That's how he makes his money. Oh, what'd I get? Okay, that was the guy who I paid the car. Okay, there we go. That's good to know. Does it look normal, or do you see it?
See the front tires all in, but right now I don't see back tires on it at all.
Exactly. It's a three-wheeler.
Oh.
You can kind of see them if you look at the right angle.
Yeah. That's
But I say that
insane.
one's a spare. Yep, it's a three-wheeler Panto.
That's great.
It drives so good, though. Like, way better than it should.
I've got a Panto set up with all-wheel drive, and I literally put $100,000 into a Panto. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I had to put all-wheel drive because the back tire would get stuck, and then it would get stuck, so I needed all-wheel drive.
That's amazing.
Hello, welcome to Los Santos Mechanics. How may we help you?
I'm just about to clock on duty.
Okay. I don't work here. I was just having fun.
So I was really confused. I was like, wait, Ariel works here? What the fuck?
No, I brought my car to show him how you like my car. It's a
let me see
it's a
the wheel.
three-wheel Panto.
What? Oh my god. What the fuck's going on at the back?
Exactly. There's a spare tire, and then the one tire that drives.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
It's disgusting, isn't it?
Would you like to drive it? Just to see how it
How does
drives?
it drive?
Here, get in, I'll give you keys.
Alright, let me take it around the block. What the
Hop in and I'll give you the keys.
Oh yeah, okay. That's crazy.
Hold on. That didn't work. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I got them.
Alright. Yeah,
Alright,
take it around the
let's
block.
See how this interesting thing works.
It drives way better than it should. But it's got all-wheel drive. It takes corners extremely well.
Mine
Like, you
just
don't think
wants
it
to
would.
spin the tires at all times.
I hope the road doesn't agree with him. Sometimes the road tries to eat my back tires.
That will happen.
Yep, but I want to go up there and buy another one. And, do something with it too. Like maybe put one side of the tires, like the left side has inverted tires and the right has normal. Yeah, I
That'd be
know that
funny.
bottle, but he makes a money off of it. Believe me, there's a back end he makes a lot of money off of.
You know what? It does actually
Yeah.
drive a bit better than what you expected.
Exactly. Like,
The back end's a bit drifty, but it's not crazy.
not exactly. It's got all-wheel drive, so it's got that
Okay.
going for it. If you know that other one I just brought in, I was thinking of putting a drift kit on it, because that would just look funny as
Do
can
it.
be.
Do it.
Yeah, he hasn't seen the other one. I have two cars
I've
like
seen it.
this. Here, I'll
Have
bring
you?
the
You're
other one.
too, Punto.
Not like this. The other one's different. I'll show you.
Alright, let me just go clock on then while you get your...
When I put it up,
Yep.
it takes his keys away, I do believe. But yep, the back end is a little slidey, but I've gotten used to it now. I know how to drive it. But yeah, this with a drift kit on it,
would be insane, and I recommend we do it.
I can't afford it right now. Like, I can, but I don't want it. But yeah, I want to do, like, one car where, like, these wheels are like this, but the other ones are normal. It's the perfect getaway car. I've always have fun. Alright, bye, Wade. Well, hopefully I'll see you in the city.
I know.
We put a drift kit on this, and it would just be fun.
Oh, no, I'm not medicing at the moment.
No?
I like my little stormtrooper helmet.
Oh, that's neat.
Bit like that, to be fair.
That is, yeah.
You have a real interesting vision of cars, Ariel. I'll give you that.
I mean, why not?
I mean, it's different.
This one does not drive as well as the other one. The shitty...
You've got the whole Bluetooth
well-
axles going on there.
Yeah, well, no, it's held on by magnets, and whenever I drive over underground pipes, it tries to sink the car.
Oh, dear. Okay.
Yeah, but if I put a drift kit on this, that would
There's
just
only
be-
one way to find out.
How does it
I
drive
can't
normally?
afford it. What happened?
How does it drive?
Here,
Like,
hop
around
in.
the block?
Yeah, this one's a little different.
Alright.
He's not gonna like this driving this. Yep, bye. What the fuck are you doing? What? Nick, I'm driving them. I've been driving them. Why not, Nick? It's the starter cars. It's the ones you get at the dealership. Where by the boat, right? It's these cars from this dealership. So they're not expensive, right? They're not. And I said, I made that one first. I made the Pacer first.
For science,
Hello.
I'm gonna pull my drift kit off this one and put it on there.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna let you drive it then, because I've never driven a drift kit. If he comes back with it in one piece. But I went and bought the cars, and yep, I went and bought them, and then I said, "What?"
It doesn't like the occasional bumps, does it? But
Yeah,
I mean,
like I said, the magnets try to drag you down.
yeah.
He's gonna put a
It's not
drift kit
that
on
bad.
it
Just
and
needs
drive
some
it.
more oomph, doesn't it? That's all it
Yeah,
needs.
well, I mean, it's a Pacer, you know.
Yeah.
He's gonna put a drift kit on it, and I'm gonna let him drive it because I can't drive drift.
Is he gonna try it? He's got one to chuck on.
Yep.
Yeah, I just pulled one off of that car.
Ah. Oh, this is nice. You got the CC
Sorry.
I like.
Hop out.
Oh yeah.
Let me
at least
know.
you can try it. I was about to say otherwise I don't have a drift kit, but
All right, let me know when you're done, and I'll give you keys.
Yeah, I'm coming over and get keys.
Here, hop in. It doesn't do that for me. I don't know why. You have to get in the car for me.
I really have to get close.
Yeah, I tried many a times outside the door. All right, I kind of want to see this, but I kind of know what's going to happen.
Get in.
Oh yeah, get in.
Okay.
Yeah, experience it. Yeah.
Seatbelt, very important.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. I told him about the magnets in the road. It's got good hydraulics. That's what I should say. Oh.
This is insane.
There goes my door. See, this is what I'm talking about, right? The interaction. Stuff like this. How much is a drift kit cost? You know what? No, I can't drive a
$15,000
drift car.
and then
I-
$1,000.
Yeah, this car only costs $10K.
Oh wow, that's insane.
Oh god, yes, so, yeah. Like I say, we get when the magnet. Oh. When those magnets hit those pipes, they don't like it.
Yeah, this is ignorant. I love it.
Yeah. What do you?
It looked quicker when you had the drift kit on.
Some people
Yeah,
ask
yeah,
why.
we got it up to like 92.
Okay.
Some people ask why. I
Sideways.
ask why not.
Yeah, well, it's different. I mean, you're not going to forget it, are you? Well, that's
No.
You've gone for
Well, it
maximum
was-
impact.
It was painted sky blue because it would have
Okay.
looked like a car from a movie. But then I was like, it looks basic, so I was gonna change it.
Yeah.
So how do I change the color of my boat?
Of your what, sorry?
Off my boat.
Your boat?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Because I know they can be
you,
worked
can
on.
you bring it here on a trailer? Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We brought
I mean,
it
we
to
could
Sandy.
probably do it on a
I'm
tow
assuming
truck.
you could do that and you just connect to it. 'Cause I know the.
We brought it to the Sandy dealership or mechanic shop,
Yeah.
but we couldn't find where to change anything on it.
Could they not connect to it with the tablet?
I don't know. I just want to change the color.
I mean,
You
technically,
can't.
if you
They
can connect
somebody
to it as a
got their
phone,
boat
why
worked
wouldn't
on. Somebody got their boat worked on, but there's nothing.
I
It's
mean,
like
the only way I
working
could
on
think
a
is if you bring it
bicycle.
on the trailer and you put it like over there and do the whole thing that
You'd
way.
have to get in the boat right to bring it up. Then I'm assuming
No.
we'll just connect it by any other vehicle
Oh.
with the ECU chip plug-in. that you use.
I don't have the money to do that right now. All my money's tied up in the farm right now. I had enough to change my headlights.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, well, I mean, you gotta spend money to make money.
True. How's your beer making going? Alcohol making.
Fine. I've kind of slowed down on it, but
Okay.
because I'm getting bored of going to the mine all the time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Did they sort the glass stuff out?
Yes, they did. But they did a good job with it. But yeah, I sold some yesterday, and I had enough money
Nice.
to pay my bills and do all that. Well,
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
y'all
yeah.
gentlemen, y'all have a nice day. I have to go drive around in this car just to see how it works.
Heck yeah, have fun.
Always a pleasure.
Bye.
Hey, let me do something real quick, just because.
Oh, you gonna fix the door?
Yeah, for the interest of science, we destroyed it.
Okay.
It looks super lightweight now. Weight reduction, the unofficial way.
It'd be funny if I could take them off, like, permanently. Get, like, those Mets, like, on those rally trucks.
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
Is it?
What? It's not gonna let you do it? Because maybe I was sitting in it.
Well, I opened the door, and I was hoping it would just do the thing. I forgot I had keys, though, so...
Oh yeah, you wouldn't be able to. Can you still lock the car and do it? Does that work? So you wiggle the handle.
Hi, Kelly.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
All right, there it is. It's already bouncing. All right, gentlemen.
Good
Y'all
luck.
have a nice day. Yep, exactly. That sounds like the guy with that fixed the car and did the drift kit. He sounds like somebody from Most Wanted, MW. He sounds like somebody from that city. And every time I hear it, I think it's him. And the guy was a good guy. This would be the one to put the drift kit on. And the funny part is, everyone, in MW, I knew I wasn't going to be staying in there for a long time. You know, it wasn't going to be a long-term city. So I did a bunch of crazy things. And I have drift kits on 2 of my cars in that city, and I know how to drive. So if it's the same drift kit, which I think it's the same mechanic system, then I do know how to drift. I just haven't done it. It's illegal to do on this city. Drift kits are illegal in Redline, so that's why I don't have one. Sorry. Yep, drift kits are illegal. They're not street legal in Redline, so it's illegal to own them. So Arya can't get arrested, not even for that. They give me a fix-it ticket, and what a fix-it ticket is they give you a day to remove it. If they see you again with it after they told you, though, they can give you a ticket. But if, like, a day goes by, then any cop that sees you with it can give you a ticket. I think how it works, though, most of the time is they'll tell people, hey, I gave this person a warning, like, I gave Arya a warning to remove her drift kit, and then anyone will give a ticket. But in the law, it says you have 1 day. But they want you to do it right then. And I'm so Arya knows how to drive a drift car. Because, like I told everyone, the Arya that was in Most Wanted is the Arya from Redline. They are the same person. She moved away from Redline for a while, and then she moved back when the new city was completed. That's why I was trying to get a couple of people from that city to apply here. They are very good RP people. Like, they shouldn't be in a public, put it that way. They are entertaining, and I thought they would kill it over here. And I was gonna be like, you already know someone. You know, it's not like you're coming in fresh, you would know Arya. Because technically it'd be the same Arya. Arya in that city was deaf. That's where I got the noise-canceling headphones from, but that was from that city. Somebody gave me the idea. They had these little headphone things, and they're like, why don't you say it's noise-canceling headphones? And I was like, that's a great idea. I'm glad they had them here. Yep, see, I need to go to the farm and withdraw some money. I have 190 at the farm, so I'm not hurting. I'm not gonna buy any more of these right now. I'll wait until I get another... Oh, I just sell that 100 alcohol I have today if Harry comes in the city. Harry's gonna be gone. So we had to ask him yesterday, me and Rodney were selling alcohol. And he's gonna try to make it to where other people can sell it. Because if he's gone for a week, that means all the farms aren't gonna be able to sell the alcohol. And if he came back, he might owe some of the farms like $2 to $3 million. And that's a big hit. All right, I'm eating and drinking, everyone. I'm making sure I bought it. I'm making sure I eat and drink. But I am going to go over that thing on the Discord, that the government, what they want. But I kind of want to talk to Harry to see what's expected that's not there. Because I don't want to do anything negative to the city. Let me put it that way. I don't want to do anything that would be harmful. You know, ignorance is not an excuse. I've said that to everyone. Boom. I was talking to Britt yesterday, and she says they had people growing pot in the back of her gas station. I was like, you should have took it. Take it and destroy it. See, y'all think I'm telling her to take it. Nope, take it and destroy it. Call the police. I did that in 1.8. Somebody was growing in the house next to mine. So I called the police and told them, and they came and destroyed the plant. Or no, this was in Most Wanted, I'm sorry. Yeah, it didn't work like that in 1.8. But someone was growing in the house next door to mine. So I called the police and they took him and destroyed him. I know that person was probably mad as hell. But you know what? I did it. I did it. You don't know. Too late to do anything about it now. Alright, Sierra was born in MW, but she was a medic in that city. I did EMS because the man who played the husband of Arya, he also had a second character and it was a medic. And so I was like, I'll give that a try. But Sierra in here is a criminal. Actually, she only has 2 misdemeanors to her name. You know, felony prison break, felony kidnapping a government official, that's all felonies, but I've outlived that warrant. So now all she has is 2 misdemeanors. She could probably still go get her gun license. Should I be the first gun runner? She'll buy like 6 guns and then friggin' start just selling them on the street till they find out. I don't know, I think they would find out pretty quickly. I think they would pretty quickly find out. All I'd have to do is, it would be a fail. So I'm telling y'all what I could do, but I couldn't do it because it's no value of life. All I'd have to do is like jump off of a building and have the ambulance raise me and then tell the ambulance people they stole my stuff. That way, if the gun was used in a crime, it's my name, but they'd like, well, no, they reported it stolen. But that's no value life, and it's a fail of RP. I don't know if I would want to do that. I'm like, I don't want to be. Eventually, I'd like to be the criminal that Ralph and Bucket and Tommy and all them do. But for now, I think I just want to do, like, be an annoyance to the cops. Not like, you know, sought after, highly. All right. Okay, 700 yeast. So the yeast is done. Like Rodney said, he had like 3,000 yeast. That's 3,000 bottles ready to go. That's a lot. That's 1.5 mil. So if he does that, if Lemon's gone for a week and he does that twice, that's $3 million. I don't think he could. I think that would fill up your entire. Yeah, that would fill up his entire farm. You can't have 6,000. But if he's only doing alcohol, then he could legitimately have 3,600. You know? Or I think the closest he would get is 3,800. Because you would still need the room for the water. Or no, for all the ingredients. So yeah, I think 34. He's doing vodka. So let's see. Vodka takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he could have 3,500. Or 3,600 legitimately. And then after that, he couldn't do anymore. Because he wouldn't have the room for any of this. I mean, technically, he could have 4,000 if he pulled them out and left them out for a bit and then put them back in. And 4,000 bottles is $2 million. I think Riley's making this. Rodney's making these two. I sold my tequila. Nobody's making tequila, and I don't know if anyone's making rum. I don't know. No one's making moonshine. I don't know. Leroy might be making moonshine. I don't know. But everybody's still asking me to get it, and I keep telling them I can't. It's illegal. I'm about to sell the beer machine, and if Echo wants it, she can find it. Somebody else can make it. If I buy all the meat machines, I'm gonna have to sell it, because I need the space. I don't know. I'm on the fence about it. How many machines was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I do have enough money to buy them all. I'd be broke again. I'm about to tell him if we need a character whose sole mission is to take PD down, so I'm gonna follow them with body cam and catch them. Yeah, we do, but the problem is that to do that, they would always have to be in crime areas, and they would be getting arrested a lot. Well, what's gonna happen is, like, you know, y'all can present that to Ralph. You know, you should start a group that runs around in body cam always and is trying to catch, you know, the cops doing corrupt things. Like, if I would say that one cop was still on, he's not. I don't think any police are on anymore. Oh, they are. Okay, so say this one cop is somebody's up there selling drugs. Well, you could have Ralph, Tommy, and Bucket in the area. And if they get pulled over and they get illegally searched or something like that, then they have it on body cam. But I don't know, that might be. Alright, just to let you know, Timmy Jones has officially paid the car. But nice. And then he sent me a picture of the completed contract. Car paid. Do I have a thumbs up emoji? I don't know if they do. Yep. Where's thumbs up? Thumbs up. Right here? Is that it? Yep. See, you can tear that contract up now. You know? He called me, by the way. Timmy called me 2 days ago saying Jack hadn't been in the city. That he hadn't paid him because he was never in the city. So now it's nice to know that he came in. Oh, thank you, JV. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Y'all are helping me buy upgrades to the stream. I'm trying to figure out, there's an overlay that I want, but it costs a little money. I'm not exactly sure. It's in British pound and I never did the conversion. but it's a farm overlay, and I can make my own little custom avatar for it, so it's gonna be Arya. But, yeah. Like, I don't want to lose, from what I was saying earlier, it's like an hour ago. I don't want to lose my law license. I do enjoy having it. But the farm is always going to be my #1 job. Lawyering will be second. Now, judge, different story. Different story. If they ever ask me to be a judge, then it might be like 50-50. But right now, it's definitely farm 90, lawyer 10. Definitely. I'm trying to think, like, I need to look up the questions I had for Murphy. I had them written down, but I deleted that entire page by mistake because I thought I was done with it. So, I don't know. It'll come up when it comes up. And now I have CJ and Rodney. They can ask and they'll probably get. I don't want to message them directly, right? I don't want to send an email to Havoc being like on Discord, like blah, blah, blah. I want to do it in city. I want it to happen naturally. All right, so let me do a checklist real quickly. 1, 2, 3. Only 3 vehicles. These 3 vehicles are the only things that have anything. There's nothing in these vehicles. Oh, and for those who weren't here yesterday, I did actually get a card from Echo. I need to get a picture of it on my phone so y'all can see what it says. But I did get a card from her that night she was doing it. And I don't pull the RV out unless it's to get, like, the collectibles or put the coal up. That's it. It never comes out. And I have... This is my only extra right now. That's the old commissioner. It's someone who hasn't been on in a while, but he was an old commissioner before Harry was. All right, so Kelly got a membership. All right, Kelly got a membership. Alex Jones girl, I see them in Elite's chat all the time. Bucket has played as a gang Bucket has played as a gang lookout. Yep, and has been bothered by PD for going around. But see, the thing is, they can do that though. He's in the area. There's if he doesn't have anything on him, then I think it's 3 times you can be in the area before they're like, you have to leave, we will arrest you. Which they will have cause. If they tell you 3 times to leave and you don't, then they do actually have cause to arrest you. No, Dolly, I don't really watch Ralph anymore. I've been sticking to Bucket, Arya, sometimes Brit, and I found a cop who seems more interested in RP. Wins. So, yeah. Seems more interested in RP than wins? Yes. I'm more interested in interactions than I am in winning. Plus, I know that for the most part, I'm going to be a side character, and I'm okay with that. You know, I want to help the server, and helping the server helps everyone. Okay, this doesn't have anything. I don't think this has a trunk or... I thought maybe like 1 item. Like under the seat type trunk, you know what I mean? But nope, this car doesn't have a trunk. Okay. I kind of want to propose the community center. I think maybe I should propose that to Seth. Since I'm asking for an interior, I think that I should propose that to Seth and Harry. But I mean, you could have a car show. You know, it could be like impromptu car show. You know, winner gets this as a prize. You know, something. Gets a couple of unopened plushie boxes. You know, winner gets a skateboard. You know, just little prizes, little nothing prizes, but it's just to bring the community together. This vehicle has been stolen like 4 times now. Oh, JV. JV, worst fan I know. Michael Dawson got a member. I know worst fan. Where do I know worst fan from? He's been in here before, but I've seen him in other people's chats. If you got a membership, remember to say thank you to JV. JV is the 2nd highest member donator. He has passed up. The only person more is Clopper. Clopper did a 50 bomb one day, and then did some more another time. Rolled the dice to get Greg in there. Oh, it'll happen. It'll happen. Look, there's Alex Jonesborough right there. I've seen early leaks chat so many times. Anto Rhapsody. These two. You know what? We're gonna go look at the other cars. We're gonna decide. We're gonna do another funny car. But we're gonna decide which one to do. Should I do it to the van? Should I do it to the burrito? I already bought it. Let's see. But this truck has been stolen like 6 times. And there's nothing in it. I purposely have nothing in it. Because I know people are going to try to steal it. I use this van when I deliver from the farm. This is my delivery van for the farm. I wish they had a sticker that I could put. Like some kind of, something like that. I really wish they had something like that. But let's go stance. Enable. Slam it down. Oh. Oh, Owen. Huh. Hello.
Hello, Arya. Can you please come down to MRPD cells for me, please, if you're not busy? I have
Yeah, I
Timothy
can.
Jones requesting a lawyer.
Alright, I will be there in a few minutes.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. See, there we go. But this I'd probably want to raise up all the way. Just like make it some weird looking tall van. But put both tires all the way in. So it has 4 tires, but they're very in the middle of it. Just, I don't know. I don't know if people, it would probably flip a lot. I don't know if people would want to steal it then. Might go full rainbow on it, just to see. Alright, I need to... There we go. I am ready for lawyering. What did Timothy do? So it's Owen and I wonder if there must be 2 cops on then. Or no, that other cop might not have been on. Might just be Owen. And since I know Owen's in the cells, I can kind of drive crazy, but there might be another cop. But I know Owen's in cells. Our lawyer car, everyone. You know what, though? I could say that. No one else in the city has a car that looks like this. This is a one-of-a-kind, unique. Okay, well, the lights are green anyway. I was afraid I'd have to run a bunch of red lights. Alright, we will make this easy for Owen. Because Owen searches me, and he takes my pickaxe, and he's the one who never gives it back. So we're gonna put it in the car. That way we can just make it easier on him. Alright, let's go see what Timothy did.
Hello.
I'm here.
Alright, I'm on my way.
Okay, alright, bye-bye. He just bought that car, and it probably got impounded. He probably got it impounded. Turn on my body cam, that way anything is admissible in court. I should be doing that the entire, like if I do that when I start my
Do you have your
stream.
pickaxe on you? Just
Nope,
search
I
it
do
for
not,
me.
and I concede to your search. I remembered this time.
Nice.
Just, ignore the bags of meth.
Say what?
I don't have anything. I'm trying to make you smile.
Yeah, it's been an interesting shift. I just got on duty and this started.
Okay.
You'll see.
Is it just you on duty?
No.
Oh, so the
I'm the
weirdos
highest
are
at the
coming
moment.
out. Gotcha. Yeah, if there's 2 cops on, they can do all kind of stuff. So the weirdos are coming out.
this way.
I mean, it doesn't matter which way I go, but
Right, Timothy, you can obviously discuss what you were discussing. Which
Yeah.
is, yeah, just tell Arya and everything. It's not really weird.
all right,
Okay.
go
so,
ahead.
how are you today, Aria?
I'm okay. I got your message earlier.
Yeah, that's good. I finally paid off that car.
Let me guess,
Um,
it's impounded.
No.
Oh, okay, good.
No, different car. So, I've been arrested for a warrant I had for attempted
you,
murder
JB.
on an officer. But if you review his body cam footage, it was self-defense. I was in Legion Square, talking to an EMS worker and some other guy about some cars, and he pulled up and then started saying that he's out for blood, he's looking for blood, he wants to kill people and hurt people. And then he starts
don't
on
know
me,
if I believe
starts saying
this.
he's going to arrest me because I told him he deserved what happened to him before, which
Oh,
was
okay.
a situation that he was explaining someone hurt him. I said that he deserved it. He then said he's going to arrest me for saying that. And then I asked him what he's arresting me for. He's like, you don't want to fucking know, you don't want to fucking know. I had so many, you know what I mean? Just chatting shit.
Okay.
Threatening to abuse his power. He then was taking
need
away
to
my
know what
freedom of
officer
speech
this
by
is.
every time when I tried to talk, he kept telling me to shut the fuck up. He then said that he was going to shoot me after instigating to try and make me assault him. He kept trying to make me hit him. And then he said, I'll shoot you, I'll fucking shoot you, I'll kill you. And then he said, well, I said to him as a joke, and he knew it was a joke, because after that I said, no, I don't really want to. I said, meet me in the alleyway in 3 minutes. And then I said, no, I don't want to. I was joking. He then says, no, meet me there in 30 seconds. And then I said, no. He then proceeds to call me a bitch and a pussy, saying I'm not going to do anything, ask him what I'm going to do about it. And then goes and waits in the alley. I go and check if he actually was. He then tries
officer
to
can
arrest
get in
me
trouble
for
for
shitting on
saying
his
that.
car. And at first, when he pulled out his taser, I thought it was a gun, because every time I've been pulled over by him, he pulls his gun out instantly. No taser,
not
no warning,
Frank's.
just pulls out his gun.
It's not Frank's.
Happened yesterday as
Because
well.
Frank's does his gun. His
He starts
taser.
chasing me, trying to arrest me.
Please don't be OP.
And then,
Please don't be OP.
out of self-defense, I hit him with bolt cutters and knocked him out. I then took the gun because I am sick of him pulling it out on me for no reason and threatening my life with it. Without reason, it's abuse of power and threatening the life of a civilian with
Okay,
no valid
okay,
reason.
I don't believe
I
this.
did nothing wrong to have my life threatened with
I
a gun.
don't believe this story.
Multiple
But maybe
occasions.
which officer is this, if you don't mind me asking?
Toby Brown. I've honestly,
wait
I
a
need to
minute.
fill in a report about him already.
Wait a minute, this
which
might
I
have
haven't gotten around
legs.
to.
I have heard
And
about
now
this
I've got another one that
officer.
I'm going to be filling out.
I have heard about
And
this
then
officer.
in that chase just now,
This
that we
might
just-
have legs.
that I just got caught in, we were going over 100 miles per hour, and he was pit stopping me multiple times over 100 miles per hour. So that's putting my life in danger because he's illegally pit stopping me, and also the passenger in my car, who did nothing illegal. He was putting his life in danger by pit stopping me over the legal limit.
Right? Let me go. Is that the officer that's out there?
Yes.
All right, let me go talk with Owen. We'll see what can be done. This might actually have something. Let's see.
On the probable cause area, I've written down the suspect was found with a PD pistol. Can you just above that start writing down what happened and everything?
Sorry, what?
Alright, just leave it for now. What's up, Arya?
Owen, do you have body cam of this incident?
Which one?
No, incident that he's being arrested for.
Yes, from the chase where I've been involved from, I have entire body cam.
He is claiming that you pitted him at over the legal pit limit multiple times.
Give me 1 second. Let me stop my body cam
He-
and start reviewing it in 1 second.
He did also say that to me, but in my eyes, I do not recall that whatsoever.
Okay, I'm just checking, that's all.
Yeah, no, that's all good.
Just give me 1 second.
Because that's illegal. You cannot pit someone over 80. It's an illegal danger. The cop should be punished for that. Because that is endangerment. In real life, they can't pit over... I don't know the illegal. They can do it in an emergency situation, but there is laws against, like, pitting someone over a certain miles an hour, unless it's too... Like, you can obviously a high-speed chase in real life. You can pit them if you think you can do it safely. But in Redline, they have a rule.
Yeah, Aria, no. None of us pitted him above the speed limit. It's more of he crashes into a local, his vehicle comes to a sudden halt because obviously he's crashed. And obviously our brakes aren't magical, they can't stop in an instant.
Yeah, that I
So he
understand.
might have got hit then. But over that, the main concern he had was when he got pit maneuvered into a tree, apparently. According to his friend that he said is a witness. I reviewed that part as well. He didn't get pit maneuvered by PD. He instead got pit maneuvered by a local in a Ferrari.
Okay, and do you have any way of viewing the footage for the initial warrant? Because he's disputing that.
I reviewed it as well, yes.
Yeah, so let me guess. No officer antagonized him, pulled their gun out, and threatened to kill him.
No.
I didn't pull my gun out, no.
Okay, listen, let's wait.
Yeah.
So no
Oh,
weapon was
guys.
pulled, nothing else was nothing to that extent happened. Antagonization, that is more of a thing where HR has to deal with if there was any. Obviously, they'll review body cam. He just has to put in a report. They'll review body cam and they'll deal with it as they see fit. But obviously, that has nothing to do with his warrant at this time. His warrant's to do with him ending up hitting this officer after he took a shit on the officer's vehicle, and then when he was going to be arrested for public indecency, he decided to pull a crowbar, whatever it was, wrench, and then he hit the
Butter.
officer multiple times, which knocked him out,
Can't tell him that.
and then he took PD equipment off of him. Hence why the warrant.
Okay. Yeah, he's saying that and sir, no offense to you, I have not seen it. I don't know. This is what he's saying. He's saying that the officer had threatened violence against him. That's why he didn't. He's trying to say he took the gun to prevent further violence. That's his story. If it's true or not, I don't know. But that's what he's saying.
Obviously, I can't say anything further from that.
Yes, I know, but I'm just letting you know what's happening. Has he been compliant, or has he given you any problems since he's been arrested? I know he tried to run.
You tell me.
Yeah.
You tell me. You were the one who transported.
He didn't really say much on the
Okay.
transport.
So he reserved his right
Yes.
to remain silent.
Correct.
He more wanted
Okay.
to talk to me, but I was transporting someone else.
Okay, no problem then. I'm just checking. At this time, are you willing to be able to offer reduction?
Hold on.
I remember, I'm not sure if it's changed, but I remember there was a time when if they stole a PD weapon, then no reductions could be offered. I'm not sure if that's
Yeah,
changed or not.
that's the thing. So give me a minute. I'm probably gonna have
Yes.
to confirm that with HR.
Yeah, because I remember that was one of the biggest issues when y'all first came around. Was that, that was that and kidnapping an officer, there were no reductions offered on those two crimes. And that's true, everyone. He reviewed the video and didn't show. He just investigated himself and said, no, Owens I'm going to tell him to put a IA ticket in. That way the higher-ups have to review it. So if anything he's saying is true, then they're not going to sweep it under the rug. Dan and Harry are taking corruption extremely serious right now. Extremely serious.
Alright, obviously I have to wait.
When did
response
this
from
incident
HR.
happen, officer?
Today.
No, the with the police weapon.
That's today as well.
Oh, that was today. as
Oh,
well.
okay. All right. Just in case he wants to bring it to court, I need to know.
Yes, body cam will remain for 7 days. Don't worry about it. Current charges are attempted murder of an LEO, possession of PD issued class 1, possession of police equipment MISC, and felony evading a police officer first offense.
Okay. I didn't hear what you said. I was talking to him there. Is there reductions offered on these now?
I have to wait for HR to respond.
Oh, okay. No problem. No problem. I'm going to go talk to him for a second. I will be right back with you, gentlemen. Unfortunately, you're going to have, if you plead not guilty, you can take it to court if you believe if what you said is true. I would suggest serving an IA complaint immediately today. Because they have 7 days they have to keep their body cam. If you wait past that time, it can't be reviewed. So if he did insult you, if he has been making threats against you, definitely report it to a higher up. Make an IA report at the woman by the desk up front.
Yes, but it would then fall under self-defense because of them threats. You can review the body
But-
cam footage.
That way, if you plead not guilty, you can take it to court if that's what happened. Unfortunately, Unless it's been changed, I do not believe they offer reductions for theft of a police weapon. I'm not sure. We're waiting to talk to HR. We're waiting for a higher up to come back to us on that. But of
This
course,
is just
any
silly
reductions.
Because if you review,
I know.
if you guys review the body cam footage, you will see it all happen. Everything. The reason
Thank
for
you,
the warrant,
Big
you'll see
Game, Big
everything
Rob
happen
Gaming.
and why it happened.
I know, but
he
it's-
should be fired due to instigating, not remaining professional, and literally breaking his conduct as an officer.
Okay, well, the other officer on duty has said he has watched the body cam and has not seen what you're saying. If he is lying, then he will also be punished if the events happen the way you said.
Was he looking at the right timestamp on the body cam footage?
I do not know. If you want, I can bring it back in here and you can, without the
Please.
other officer?
Please.
Okay. Owen, can you come with me for a second? Alright, hold on. He's in the MPT. He'll be here in a second. Alright. Can I ask you gentlemen to please whisper while we're here?
He can't hear us out there. That door is very concealed.
I know, but okay. Go ahead.
So what?
Timothy?
Whereabouts did you start looking at the body cam footage? Whereabouts was it?
For the
Let's
officer insulting is what we're talking about
I'm
now.
not gonna go into specifics, but it was all in Legion from where I've been looking at it from.
Was it? Did you start reviewing it before he was there? Did you start reviewing it after he already had gotten there?
I haven't gone to those parts because obviously it's a very long body cam he has at the moment. It's been running for, I believe, 4 hours or so. So it's not really easy for me to run through that body cam, if you know what I mean. I
Okay,
can't
well,
I can't genuinely run through all that body cam. It's hence why it's more of a HR situation where you're going to be taking it to HR. Obviously, you were told yesterday by a command member how to make a report. Even you can ask your lawyer about it as well. If you go up there, there is a lady who you can place a report with. Okay, just mention your name, your phone number.
Yeah, but then what's the point
10
of that?
for-
I'm still getting a big prison sentence and a big fine for something that if you actually
No,
look at the
because
body cam
these
footage,
charges still have nothing to do with whatever might have happened with you and him.
it's
That's
the
ma-
exact same situation.
what you're stating is more of
outcome
a
for these
listen.
charges-
What you're stating is more of a thing
He's-
with how
yo,
he conducted
Owen is
himself.
right.
That's not
Owen is
really
right here. That's
anything
he
to do
was
with
not
your
gonna
crimes.
believe it
Your
from
crimes
me.
Or something you committed out of free
He's
will,
not
okay?
gonna
So,
believe what I
attempted murder of
said.
an LEO.
When-
Saying-
when
he didn't-
Owen
That's what
comes
I'm
in.
saying, Owen.
Mhm.
The whole situation is involved with that. That's how it started, because of that. He started it. If you look at
Right.
the body cam footage, it's
I
your job
reviewed
to
the
do so.
statements you made. I reviewed the statements you made about him saying that he was going to shoot you, and I reviewed how you said he stated those words, and I reviewed how he actually stated those words.
He
And
said
based on
exactly how I said it. He was going
No.
to shoot you.
Intent
No.
is what we're talking about.
he did not say it in that exact way.
Let me say it then. Tell me.
And obviously, I'm not HR. No, because that body cam is not going to be released to you ever, and
Because
we're
you
not going to
didn't
get into
even
specifics of that body
look
cam.
properly.
Even your lawyer can tell you that it's not. We're not getting to specifics unless it's subpoenaed.
Yes, that's why I said if you plead not guilty, you can take it to court.
Yes. So we're more than happy for you to plead not guilty and take it to court. Obviously, then if you take it to court and you're found not guilty, your charges will be removed and you will be compensated for your things as well.
I don't
which
get
obviously
why
your lawyer can tell you as well.
can't just do your job and look through the body cam footage.
Hey, there's no need to be this
Right.
way. He's
So,
just
I've
here
told you
explaining.
this.
I'm not trying to be
Okay,
disrespectful.
no,
I'm
listen,
just, like,
listen.
saying
I've told you this.
it's
I'm
his
not
job.
Okay, listen. No, it's not my job. I've already gone beyond what I'm. meant
It's
to do.
not. It's
I'm
not Owen's
HR.
job.
I'm not meant to be
It's
reviewing
he's not.
officers' body
Yes,
cams to
it's
see
not.
how they've
Yeah.
conducted themselves.
The
and
Owen
everything.
is not overstepping
Right?
his bounds,
That's
but
not
he's
really my
going
job.
at the line
I'm
of it.
800s. I'm a senior dep. I'm not a.
Yeah, exactly. He is
corporal
not
or
command.
a
He is
sergeant.
not. Yeah,
That's not really
he's
my
not
job
supposed to be
to-
doing it.
No, there's no HR around.
Yeah. So, yeah, Owen's at the
I've
line
gone
of what he
beyond
can
what
do.
I should be doing.
Yes,
just to
exactly.
make sure
100%. That's
you-
why I
nothing
brought
wrong
him in
happens.
here. Was
So
to
for you
let
to
him
say
know.
that's obviously wrong already. So you can argue all you want. I've told you how you can take it to HR as well. Obviously, I'm more than happy for you to go up there, put a report in, like you were told yesterday by Fox. And as soon as you put that report in, when HR comes in, I'll inform them. And I've always informed them that a report has come in, and they obviously take it into account. and they review it
Yep.
pretty quickly, and they deal with it very quickly as well.
And if, like I said, if you plead not guilty, you won't get any reductions, but you can take it to court if the events played out the way you say, not the way you perceive, but the way you say they have. Then you would be
plus-
compensated for your time in prison, your fine, and all the other things.
And your charges
But
get
you
cleared
have
from
to
your
follow.
thing.
Owen, I brought you in here. Owen is not a commanding officer. He is on the line of what he can do with body cam footage. We would need someone higher up to dispute this. And unfortunately, at this early morning, people are still asleep.
If
Obviously,
I plead guilty, can I at least get reductions?
They
that's
probably, we
being
were
confirmed at
talking
the
about
moment.
it right now. Yes. We're talking about that
But-
right now.
unfortunately, I don't believe any HR members are responding to it.
I'm going to be honest.
Much,
If
man.
if you can't get reductions, then if you plead not guilty, you know it's the same thing as pleading guilty. You could take it to court though, but there is a fee for the court if you take a fraudulent case to them, like a case they think is not right. So you have to be 100% sure the events played out the way you specify them before you can consider taking it to court. Otherwise, you'll be charged with a waste of court time fee. I'm just letting you know all of your options.
With the court, is it like a private thing, like just me, the officer, and the judge, or how's that?
No,
work?
No.
if there, well, hold on, wait. If there is a judge in the city, we can have what's called a bench trial. Unfortunately, at this early morning, I do not believe there are any judges in the city.
Actually, there might be.
Rodney's
I've
not in
normally
the
seen
city.
it.
You could try him.
Oh,
But yes, a bench trial is considered a private trial because they don't publicly announce it.
but obviously, if you have a full court case,
Yeah, if you have a full
Yes, yeah,
court
family
case, the
members.
public is invited to witness the court case. But a bench trial is done on the spot if a judge is in the city. But be warned, the bench trial fine is higher than the waste of court time. If you waste a bench trial, it's more than if you do a waste of court fee.
can you just go get some?
But if what you're saying is what happened, if he is on body cam telling you that he'll do harm to you, then you have something. But you have to go to IA with it, and they have to review it because it is an IA dispute. It is not a DOJ dispute at this point.
So him saying on body cam that he's going to shoot me for no reason is enough already.
Right. So,
That is that's behavioral conduct. The DOJ does not involve themselves with police behavioral conduct. That is the
HR, yeah.
police. Yes. The DOJ, if
Like
he
you're-
broke the law, we will get involved. If he was unbecoming conduct, that is still an HR dispute. There's the separation of powers. I have no power over him. He has no power over me. And when I do law, I have no power over him, how he does his job arresting. And it works that way for IA and DOJ as well. Okay, a question though. Say we don't get HR right now. Are you entertaining the production?
I might have to increase the fine and sentence, and we have to work from there.
Why would you have to increase it?
Because from my memory, from what Harry's told me, is on specific things, you obviously take it up to charge and fine
Yes.
sentence, and then the
Okay.
lawyer works from there.
Okay, well,
So
how
you'll
long
add
do you
the
want to
charge
wait?
in the sentence, and then you'll reduct
I'm
it back
giving
down
it
to the
like
original, pretty much.
maybe 5 more minutes. It's
Okay.
really too early for HR to be around.
I
maybe.
understand that.
Is that pretty much how that works, Owen? You're gonna
So
bring
what?
the fines and the sentence up, so that way
Depending
you
on
can
the
bring it back down to
situations.
the original,
No,
and then call it a reduction.
no. 'Cause you can probably still get lower. It's just not how. I'm not even gonna spend. Yeah, I'm coming to you.
Thank you, Owen. Yes, there is a separation. I can't magically. Let me rephrase that. I can't make them show me the body cam. I can't make them review the body cam. when they're of a certain rank or lower. And Owen is not at that rank yet where he's able to officially review body cam and make those decisions. It is one of the drawbacks of having no command in the morning. Now, if you plead not guilty, I will tell them before I leave, do not delete that body cam, and I will subpoena it right away. If what you are saying is what happened, if he rolled up being the aggressor, then you're well within your rights.
Does this count as him being the aggressor if he pulled up and the first words he spoke when he got out of his car were, "I'm looking for blood, I'm looking for fucking blood"?
Yes,
His
that
words.
shows an intent to harm. That shows intent to harm. Even Owen cannot argue against that.
Can you get Owen real quick so that way I can tell him that?
Owen,
I want his thoughts.
he's eating. He has a question for you.
Okay. Nope.
Owen, would this be worthy evidence of him, starting
Instigating.
the aggression, of him pulling up?
He's just
and the
asking.
first words spoken.
Yeah, but what is
First
this?
Listen.
He wanted your
Is it
opinion.
text
I'm
message?
giving him. No,
it's on
it's
his body cam, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen. The first words spoken when he got out of his car was, "I'm looking for fucking blood." His exact words. "I'm looking
that
for
shows
blood."
an intent to harm in my eyes.
Depends on me so that ass, because some officers are just like that. They
Well,
walk around
if
take
that's the
piss
case, they
and
shouldn't be
most
officers.
people-
Pissed off. He
Most
said he was very
people-
pissed off and was looking for blood. He wanted blood. His exact words.
Well, answer me this, Owen. If
you
I
know?
went to a mechanic shop, walked in, and told the mechanic that, do they have the right to tell me to leave?
Depends on what rules they have set for themselves.
That would be, from what he's saying, if those were the words spoken when he first came up, that is definitely instigation. There's no need to be hostile. There's no need to be mentioning that. That definitely
Was
would
it
scream
directed at anyone?
He just said
I
it.
don't,
He
honestly,
just said it.
I don't think
Got out
that
of his
even
car and just
applies.
said it.
And your question
still in a
is,
public place.
is this relevant?
Would
for
it
what?
be instigating manner? That's what he's asking. In your opinion, if you were in Legion and somebody got out the car and said that to you, would that be an instigation?
For me personally, no, because I'll just take the piss out of them. But obviously, for everyone, they have a different, viewpoint on it. Obviously, I
I
can
would
see
definitely
why it can
take
be seen as
that.
instigation. I can see
I
why
would-
it can be seen as instigation. Yeah. From
I would
obviously his
100% take
perspective,
that.
based on how he has, past incidents with that officer. I can see how you guys can see as instigation, but obviously for someone who hasn't
know
had that type
something
of
that
situation and
happened?
stuff,
You wanna
I would
know
probably
Hey,
just
wait,
take the piss.
Timothy, I would advise you to exercise your right to remain silent at this moment and let him speak.
I'm just mentioning something that happened in my previous arrest from him. I told him that I'll pull over as long as he puts his taser away because I wanted to cooperate. Right, I'm trying to be good, and he's like, "All right, then I'll put my taser away. I'll pull out my fucking Glock instead." His exact words, and then he pulls his gun out, and that is also on his body cam.
You should go to IA with these. Whenever these
So,
happen,
again,
go to
yeah.
IA with it.
when did this happen?
That was with that. Remember what I told you earlier on? I forgot how long ago I told you. It was that.
So it's
that
been less than 7
same-
days, yeah.
Yes.
Then again, what Fox told you yesterday, you should have created the report, and you should go create the report now. Once you're out
Yes,
of
I would
prison.
recommend this.
Because the more you delay it, as soon as it passes the 7 days mark, we no longer require officers to keep their body cam, and that body cam is going to be lost forever. So if you
Timothy,
don't
the more
deci-
you delay, the more it'll be allowed to happen.
So you're giving HR less time to get that body cam, or even have that body cam at all.
No, he is a good cop. Owen's a good cop. Owen will work with me. Owen and Franks are probably the two cops that'll work with me the most. But I'm also, if
That's more of
what
a
this
thing
guy,
you
if what
can
Timothy
obviously
is
talk to
saying is
HR about
true,
and tell them that you want
then
to have a word with them.
ooh,
When
that
originally putting on
is
a report, just say you
that
obviously
is gonna
wanna talk
be
to HR
something.
as well about further information, and then obviously just
Yep,
run
it's
through
an
the
IA
stuff. It's up
report,
to
it's
you.
true.
It's not really something.
Yeah,
If he
well, he
gets
didn't threaten
fired
to
and he
shoot. He
targets
said
you,
he
obviously
wanted
PD will deal
blood.
with it. It's not
That's not threatening to shoot.
really anything
I
else we
get
can
where
do
I
about
get
it.
where
If he gets
Owen's
fired, he
coming
gets
from.
fired. It's based on what we
There seems to
gather from
never
his
be
body
a
cam,
judge or higher.
decide
Yeah,
what he did,
yeah.
and if
It's how it
on
is,
grounds
though,
of getting
T-Bomb.
terminated or not.
It's how it's how
So
it works.
If I take this to court, if I take all of this to court, will
Hmm.
he get fired if I win?
Not necessarily.
The courts wouldn't decide that. It would be up to the commissioners if he lost, if he's
Yes.
terminated.
Then again, courts, you're arguing your charges, what led to those charges being, created, and then everything else. Everything happened during that warrant time, and you're leading up to your arrest, your
Yep,
time in cells
evidence,
and everything like that.
100%.
That's what you're going to be doing in court. What that officer did is more of a thing where we have people like Bailey, Billy, Dan, Harry. They'll investigate the situation.
I almost
and they'll decide
misclicked
on
and
what happens
punched
to that
Owen.
officer. That's
I
not anything
almost
the court
just
can do. They
misclicked
can't force
and
Harry to
punched him.
fire the guy. They can't do
Yeah,
anything about
saying
that.
you
That's
want
all up
blood
to Harry.
coming
Or
from
if
an
he wants to
officer in
suspend the guy,
uniform,
strike
that
the
is
guy, or
not
fire the guy.
a
It's
good
all
look.
up to them.
That is not a good look at all. Alright, so obviously we haven't heard from HR. It's been a few minutes. It's your call to make, Owen, since you're the ranking officer at the time. Well, first off, do you think this is worthy of going to court? Because if you say yes, then you plead not guilty.
Sorry, say that again?
If you plead not guilty, there's no reductions that come with that, but it can be brought to court, and all the evidence you have told me will have to be collected and viewed by Judge Murphy and the attorneys that preside on the case.
And then again, you have to make sure you do this before the 7 days mark. Obviously, 1 day has
Yes.
passed for the first incident that you were mentioning. So if you want all these stuff to be taken into account, you have to inform your lawyer that you're going to be taken into court so that he can start working on subpoenas and stuff. So I'm going to read you your fines, your charges, and everything, and then I'll go talk to Arya real quick. You're looking at attempted murder of an LEO, possession of a PD issued class 1, possession of PD equipment, MISC.
See, they have him on the
felony evading a
theft of the
police officer
gun.
first offense.
They have him
That's
on the theft of the gun.
113,300
There's
fine
nothing they
and
can really do there.
455
He
months in
did
prison.
take it. Repeat that one more time, the fine and the prison time? I cut out for me.
113,300. It's fucking weird
Okay.
numbers. Anyways, and 455 months.
Yeah, here's the PD gun is the big thing. Yeah. I can argue some of this, but without a higher up, I could get a lot of this dismissed, but without a higher up, there's not that much I can do here. That's the problem. We need someone who can view the body cam. Okay, so... Alright, so you're not hitting him with that. 113, 300. Doing a little math here.
I have $0 in my bank right now, Owen. Come on, man.
And again, I can't really do anything about that. I'm working on what I know from when I used to be a trainee. We're not allowed to give reductions when PD equipment is stolen. Obviously,
So
I'm trying
that's up to
counter in the
you.
facts.
Owen, if you want to continue with that, then I would advise my client to plead not guilty. That way, if anything he is saying is true, it would be admissible in court, and he can file the case.
Yes.
So it's up to you if you want to offer it this time.
Anyways, whilst you decide if you want to take this to court, I'm gonna go talk to your lawyer about any potential reductions.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest, Owen. If a police officer pulls up and says, "I'm looking for blood," that is an instigation because he is a police officer. That isn't the
Then
automatic
do-
escalation.
Then what you can do is probably advise your client to go to court. It's quite legit up to you guys.
If that's what happened, then that will be my advisement. But I'll be willing to work with you. And obviously, if he wants to take any deal you give him, then that's above my, pay.
So obviously, let's start with the fine. What would you say potentially you would look for?
99, 99, 99. Because I know you can't do even 10K. Or 100K.
Yeah, the lowest I can go is 105,000.
Okay. Then I would suggest 105,000. Because, this is a hell of a fine.
Yeah, but
I
he
would.
did
I'm.
fuck
I'm
around, so
probably
he can
gonna
get
go
me.
low on the fine and not too low on jail time. That's my honest opinion. I'd want to request like maybe 20 months off of jail, but the lowest possible fine. Because it seems like the money is what he's worried about. But I will be advising him to plead not guilty, though, if the events transpired the way he said.
Yeah, that's all.
Obviously, we can't,
probably-
we don't know intent at this moment, but if what he said is true, then that has me worried as well.
So obviously the lowest I'll probably go is 1,900. That's 4,300 off on this fine. That's me just considering the fact I don't know if we're allowed to give reductions on this or not, but
Yeah, I know that's the
doing it
issue.
anyways.
Do you feel comfortable giving reductions or offering reductions?
I'm fine.
If you don't feel
giving it-
comfortable, then I would suggest.
Obviously I'll just deal with it if it is something I wasn't meant to do. I'll just deal with it. It's fine. But I'm going for very bare minimum of reductions anyways.
But see,
so
I'm
it's
on
like
body cam telling
1,900.
him that, I'm fine with
109,000,
him
which
not
is
off.
like 4.3 off anyways from his fine.
Yeah. So what time? How much jail time are you looking for? You said
Give me an offer.
400. 400 months.
455. Probably wouldn't go too low on that. Not to 400 considering his charges. Maybe
Yeah.
430.
Well, I gotta throw the offer.
Yeah. 430 is probably the lowest I'll go.
Well, let's go present this to him. But I'm still, like I said, my recommendation to him is if events. But now, I'm gonna also inform him that if he might be exaggerating anything, but this
Wait,
is
one
not the
second.
time to do
I wanna
that.
see.
No.
Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll
Okay.
mention this to him, and then obviously I'll give you
Okay.
time to discuss if you guys wanna
Yes.
what you guys wanna do. Okay.
Okay.
Timothy, at this moment in time, if you were to plead guilty, your fine would be reduced to 109,000. Yeah, you can 97 to that. Your fine will be reduced to 109,000, and then your sentence will be reduced to 430 months from 455.
Is there any way at all it can get lowered a bit more?
Like I told Arya, I don't even know if I'm allowed to do these reductions at all anyways, but I'm doing them if you were to plead guilty. Obviously they're bare minimum anyways, but that's that. I'm gonna give you guys like a few minutes so you can discuss everything,
Is it
and
Okay.
then I'll
possible
be
to ask
back.
the other officer if he wants to drop any charges?
No. So once he's
At
filed
this
those charges,
time-
they're sticking.
Yeah, at this time, I would recommend not talking to that officer at all.
So now you both
At
can have a
this-
discussion about everything.
Does he
I'll be
have the
outside of that
right?
door.
Does he have the right if he gets pulled over later by this officer? Does he have the right to request another officer
He
if
can
one's
request
available?
he can request a supervisor, yes.
No, not a supervisor. Like, say it's just you and him. Is he able, if you're not busy, is he able to call for you to come and not that other officer?
You can potentially request a different officer,
I don't want
yes.
to take it that far. Like, I don't want to get him fired or take it to court or anything. I
Well,
just
now
want
look,
okay,
look,
again,
wait.
now I'm
In
gonna-
front of Owen, hold on, stop. In front of Owen, if what he did to you is what you say, he doesn't deserve to be an officer.
Okay, anyways.
If he
I'm gonna
instigates
now-
fights and firefights, then that is not how a police officer should act.
I mean, I understand that, but I don't. All
Yeah,
I want
okay.
to do is live my
Let's
life.
hold it here.
really.
Now I'm gonna do is stand outside that door.
Okay.
Give you two
Alright.
times to have a discussion about everything, discuss your evidence and everything, see what
Okay.
you want to do. And once you guys are ready, just come. Obviously, no, sorry, just come.
Okay, if what you're saying is what happened, if he pulled up saying these things and you have him on proof, then I suggest pleading not guilty, doing the time, paying the fine, and taking it to court. If you have been exaggerating any of these, then it will instantly lose you this case. So if what you have told me is 100% the truth, I recommend pleading not guilty. If you've told me any falsehoods, then I would recommend taking this deal.
I mean, what I told you is the truth from what I remember.
See, but
It
from
was
what you
hours ago.
remember, if anything you said, I have all this discussion on body cam. They have it on body cam. If anything you said to me is different, then that could cost you the case. But if he pulled up, being the aggressor, if he pulled a weapon out for no reason, then yes, I would definitely say to take that to court. But you
I
have
never
to
said he
be
pulled the weapon out then and
100%.
there, but he
No,
pulled
you
the
said
weapon
that
out on
he-
multiple different occasions.
But had you pulled a weapon out before he did?
No, he pulled out his taser before I pulled out my weapon.
Why did he pull his taser out?
To try and arrest me.
Or what?
Shitting on his car.
Okay, so he didn't. So here's the question then. Did he get aggressive with you before or after that?
Well, after that, he was knocked out. So before that.
So but he pulled up looking for a fight, in your opinion.
Well, yeah, he was saying he was looking for blood. He wanted blood. That's his words.
I'm going to
And
let
then he
his
started
decision up to
talking about-
you. Because you have a case here, but if you can't properly remember, it might be thin ice. But if you can prove that he pulled up instigating, now the charges against you, I don't know what I can do about that. I don't honestly believe this is a court case. I believe my recommendation would be if the events happened the way you did, even if you took them to court, this is still going to be a waste of the court's time because this is an IA report. Honestly, I believe you should take the deal. Since you've now told me you don't fully remember, I would suggest taking the deal and making an IA report. Things have changed. If you've had
The thing with that,
definitive...
both sides is bad for me because I have no money at all. I have $0 in my bank. I'm going to be in deep negatives.
The fine is going to happen regardless. There's nothing I can do about that. So it's either you take the full fine or you take a reduced fine. And like he said, he might not even be able to offer theft of a PD weapon, as far as I know, offers no reductions. And he's willing to offer some. That's why if he wasn't willing, I would have said plead not guilty. But since he is, like I said, if you want to bring this to court, you're perfectly able to. You have to plead not guilty. But what, in your opinion, would be the legal law that he broke to bring this to court?
Threatening me unlawfully, threatening to arrest me unlawfully.
Did he
Trying to take
threaten
away
to
my
arrest you before or after you defecated on his vehicle?
Before. Way before.
For what reason?
He said that he was knocked out by these guys, and I said it was deserved. He said he'll arrest me. I said, what for? He said, you don't want to fucking know.
If you can prove that he said that, then you have a court case. Did he search you unlawfully? Did he try to take any of your equipment or items?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I'm trying to
He
figure
couldn't
out
get me
what
cuffs.
law he broke. This is mostly a conduct report that it goes to IA. I still don't see a law. Dereliction of duty at the slightest. That's why a bench trial would have been better, because you could have presented the evidence right then. But going to court with this, I'm still trying to figure out what law he's actually broken. Instigating is not breaking the law. That's an IA report.
Threatening the life of a civilian is breaking the law, is it not?
Now, criminal
Threatening
threats is a law. Did he threaten to kill you directly, or did he just say, I'm looking for blood?
He said to me he was going to shoot me.
Now, what precipitated this? Why did he say he was going to shoot you?
So he kept trying to rile me up and make me angry, so I would hit him, and then he said he knew he was trying to. He then said, "Yeah, go on, then hit me, and then I'll shoot you. I'll shoot you if you hit me." Trying to make
Well,
me
that's
hit him
not
so he could shoot me.
that's not a criminal threat. That's telling him
I mean,
if that's assault of an officer, he's well within his rights to shoot you if you hit him.
But he's like trying to go out of his way to make me assault him so he can shoot me because he was looking for blood. He wanted
But where
blood.
is
So he
what
was trying to
broke?
make me
That's
hit him.
that's his First Amendment right, though. Where's the law that's been broken? You're saying he took away your First Amendment right. Him saying that is his First Amendment right. This is an IA complaint. I don't see that a law. If very loosely you have criminal threats, but dereliction of duty is not a DOJ law. That's a IA report. And if you don't file this IA report, then he gets away with it. I know cops are limited in real, but in Redline, they have the First Amendment right.
Do you
I'm
think
gonna
Officer
say
Mercer
that
would go down to 100,000 in fines. at
I
least?
tried. The lowest he could go was 1,500, and he refused to do that. It's because of the police weapon, and it's because at this moment we're not entirely sure if he can even offer a reduction. He might get in trouble for giving you this deal. Let me put it that he's putting his neck on the line to give you, even though it's not a lot, it's still him putting his neck out.
Wait, so what were my charges again? Sorry.
Your charges, the big one is theft of government property, which is the weapon. Theft of a PD weapon. That is the big one. We're not sure. That's where all your fine is coming from. That is where all the jail time is coming from. And the last I heard, you were not offered reductions on that crime. And all the other crimes committed
what
with
were
it.
the others, though?
Fleeing and evading. Theft of government equipment miscellaneous. Don't ask. He wouldn't tell me, and I asked him. And I'm not sure. Let me go ask. What are the crimes again? Theft of government weapon, theft of government property, reckless driving, and what was the fourth one?
There's no reckless driving on there.
Oh, okay. Well, what is it? Sorry. No, fleeing and evading? No.
So he's looking at attempted murder of an LEO, possession
There
of
we
a
go,
police
that's the one.
issued class 1, possession of police equipment, MISC, and then felony evading a police officer first
So-
offense.
What other... Did he take anything other than the gun?
Body cam and ammo.
So, okay.
Body
All right.
cam is considered PE equipment.
Yes. It's attempted murder of an LEO. That's the two you're looking at. Theft of government weapon and attempted murder of an LEO. Those are the two big ones. You have theft of government property miscellaneous, which was a body cam and ammunition.
And
So,
there's no way
obviously-
the other officer would want to drop any charges at all?
We've already talked about this, no. If there was a higher up, if we had a command officer, we might could get something, but at this time there is not. It is the reality of the situation. If you feel like you have enough of a right to go to court, then you can plead not guilty. And you could take this to court. If you feel like anything you're saying might not, and I'm not saying you're lying, but if something you've maybe exaggerated, then he's at least offering you a deal.
Okay.
As legal counsel, you have a shaky case at best. It could go either way depending on the body cam footage. So at this moment, I don't know what to recommend to you, as I don't have the access to that body cam unless it's subpoenaed. But if you feel that's significant harm...
Would this be a law? He was telling me to meet him in a back alleyway so he could fight me, and then started calling me a bitch because I wouldn't go, because
Well-
he wanted to fight me.
You stated to me that you joked first about telling him to meet you in an alleyway. So that would
Yes,
be
and then I said no.
instigation. Yes, but no, even you suggesting that first would be instigation on your part, not his. If he even said in jest, that's not how people are going to see it. So that would be instigation on your part of an officer. That's not his.
Okay.
So you want me to get the officer? Like I said, if you feel sufficiently, you have enough evidence if you have enough belief in your case, then you can plead not guilty. I can't advise you, as obviously I'm not available.
Toby is going to be coming in here. 'cause
Oh,
this is his
somebody else is here.
process.
Owen,
Okay.
come on.
You can talk to him. Just obviously
Yeah.
whisper if you can.
Can I apologize to that officer? Can I apologize at least before I get sent off, please? So I can end on good terms with him.
Well,
He wants to talk to the other officer, just tell him he's sorry for what happened. And
it's not
that's
that
what he wants to
serious.
say.
I want to say it to his face, so I don't want to text
Okay.
him.
Wait a minute. Bailey Knight, if that's the officer, then she can dispute it. Owen, come here for a second, Owen.
hold here.
Is Bailey Knight a command officer?
No.
What's Bailey's last name?
Bailey Hope.
Oh, okay, it's a different person. I'm sorry. I saw a Bailey like the birdie post I did, so I thought it might have been her. I'm just checking.
Nah. He's
I
just a
only know her
lawyer.
as Bailey. I only know her as Bailey, Officer Bailey. I don't know her last.
Just make it
Alright.
because he has to obviously someone else to process.
Can I talk to him like just one on one?
No, I have to stand here considering everything that happened. So
I don't have to stand there because this is not to do with me. And he's about to threaten him, and I don't want to hear that. I can't, if he threatens him in front of me, then I can't do anything for him. Hello, sir.
Yo.
Hi.
Yeah.
Just saying hi. I'm waiting for them.
Okay.
Oh, what's his last name? I'm gonna have to get that from them. This is new. They've added this so that we can get paid for cases in the cell. I need to know his last name.
I don't hear you. Still cannot hear you.
alright, to your charge of attempted murder of an LEO, possession of police issued class 1, possession of police equipment misc, and felony evading a police officer first offense. How do you plead?
That other thing is going broke. I don't know if he did it or
Alright,
not.
with that, you'll be
He did it.
receiving your reductions of 109,000 in fine and
At this point, you guys
430 months
talk
in
about
prison.
stuff.
Okay?
Please, go see.
I'm sending your fine to you now.
No matter what his case does. He's not gonna win this, y'all.
What's that, Ben?
He's not gonna win this. His Timothy's story has been changing. Y'all don't see it, but I've seen it. His story keeps on changing. He's not telling me everything.
Have a good one, man. Bye-bye.
Okay? I'm sorry. He's not gonna win a case. Oh, and what was his last name?
Timothy Jones.
Okay, I need to fill out the paperwork.
Give me 1 second, my man.
And I received $3,000. Is Owen in the cell? Oh,
You good?
I was about to say, where'd y'all go? Is he requesting?
Oh. Is he?
Sorry?
Is he
While I'm
requesting
here,
a lawyer?
is he requesting a lawyer?
Currently no.
Okay.
Do you want a lawyer?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, no, he's fine.
All right,
Come
let's
on,
go,
I'll let him
Owen.
take you out.
All right. Once we get outside, I'll explain, everyone. Like, he was changing his story. All right, Owen,
Cool,
have a good
bye-bye.
day.
You too.
His story was small. There were small changes in it, but his story was changing. I know what to look for when I'm listening to him. He kept talking. He kept talking about, the instigation. But from what he was saying, when it was made serious, let me put it that way. He started jumping that, oh, this happened here, this happened there, this happened here. It's an IA report, everyone. It's not a legal case. Like, criminal threats, maybe, but it's a stretch because he told him the only time a threat was issued was after Timothy had said, meet me in the alleyway, which that can be considered a threat. That's when the actual threat, I'm looking for blood, is not issuing a threat. It could be taken that way, but intent is what is in it, what he has to prove. This is an IA report. This is getting Harry and Fox and all them involved. It's not a law. I have to do what the law says, not what internal affairs would do. But, oh no, we get paid now. I just got paid $3,000. I just got paid that little board you saw me fill out. Whenever we do that now, they pay us. So we don't charge, you can charge the people, but if you do it for them for free, the government pays $3,000. So I'm still getting paid one way or the other. Yeah, because what happened was the cops were saying if you cannot afford one will be provided. Well, when we get to cells and tell them, hey, it's $5,000, they were arguing saying the police told us this. So we kind of had to be like, well, keep track of who you represent. And then when they represent someone, you go to Harry. Well, Rodney has like 20 people. And they have to go through all of these to make sure it's not fraudulent. So they put a board up there that lets us get paid directly. Which I agree with that. I think I saw Bailey, and I'm like, is that the same Bailey? But it's not. People have been liking my trendy of, see, this is him.
Archive.
Come on.
Train. I did.
There's nothing here, though. It's just nothing. Better than Owen Mercer. Wow. Oh, hold on.
Hey guys, I just wanted to come on Trendy and say, don't fuck around. Crime is not right, and I will catch you for it. Hey guys.
See, that's not a threat. That's not a threat. That's him saying, you know, don't mess around, I'm coming for you. That's not even a threat. But, Timothy's story kept changing, y'all. And that's why I told him in the last second, I was like, I would plead guilty. I'd take the deal. Because he kept changing. It kept starting at one place. And then, you know, after he defecated on a... Hello?
Oh, Arya, I know I saw you by the EPD station. Can you come up real quick again if you can?
Yes, I can. Give me a second. I'll be right there.
Okay, thank you.
He might be turning himself in. I'm never going to get this burrito looked at, am I? I'm going to raise it all the way up, and then I'm going to put the wheels all the way in. I'm not going to camber the wheels. I'm going to have them still straight. They're just going to be all the way in. It's going to be like, it's going to tip over. Just by standing, just take it out of the garage, it's going to tip over. I am never going to get... Oh, so basically if I represent two people, then the government is buying me a plushie. They're not. I need to, actually. Now I don't have to go take money out the farm, because I got $3,000 just there. That'll feed me for the rest of the day. Now, I'll be honest with y'all. I was about to hop off at like the hour-and-a-half mark. I was going to be like, y'all, because I thought the lawn people were here to do something, and we needed to talk to them, but they weren't. So I'm kind of glad I stayed on. Because I would have hopped right off. I'd have just F8, quit, and went and did something. But I'm kind of glad. Now, this is what I was hoping for, by the way. Like the lawyer stuff in the morning. This is why I'm hoping there are cops. This is why I come on in the morning. Because there's never a lawyer on in the morning. So we're going to see what Tips wants. He might be asking if he has a warrant. He might send me in to ask if he has a warrant. But yeah, no, what Timothy has is an IA, and it'll accomplish the same thing, to be honest.
Hello?
Hey, I'm outside MRPD.
Yep, let me shout at the officers if they can hear me.
Okay. Alright, bye.
Officer.
That is the guy that was just in cells. That didn't want a lawyer at the time. Now he does. So look, there's $6,000. Let me make sure that goes... that's not cash, is it? Oh, it's cash. Oh, that means I gotta go to the bank. Oh, I was hoping it's direct deposit. Oh, well, it is what it is. You know, if this would have happened yesterday, I would have had the afro. You know what? I'm doing my hair down. This doesn't look bad with this either. I'm gonna do my hair down for this one. Wow, deja vu.
Where did he go?
Owen? I don't
Did
know.
he
He went.
head back?
Oh, yeah. Nope. He went into the forbidden corner.
Okay, he must have head bobbed.
Yeah, you see that
I was
plant?
told. Yeah, I did see that. Yeah,
When-
I saw him run.
Whenever he goes,
mean-
whenever he touches that plant, yeah. Whenever he touches that
cool.
plant, it's his forbidden corner.
Yeah, that's what I saw.
You want to wait up here for
Anyways,
him?
I got told I need to check your bar license and I need to search you for
Yes.
said things.
I did not have my pickaxe, but now I do because I thought I left and I was going back to the mine. If you
Right.
want, you can let me out and I'll put it in my car.
Yeah.
Since we're
well,
waiting,
I
since we're
can-
waiting on Owen.
Yeah. All right, we can do that.
I forgot when I came in. I remembered I had it. All right, I consent to a search. I
I'm
consent.
still gonna have to search you.
Yes, I consent to a search.
I do need to place you in cuffs to do
Yes, I know.
said search.
This is not my first time.
All right.
I'm always so tempted to try to break. So tempted.
It is a temptation, hey. And not for me. I mean, not for me.
Yeah, well, you have them. Oh, thank you, JV. JV is trying to big man dad going. Good. JV's trying to creep up
Alright,
on that number.
there you go.
Alright, is this the gentleman that was
With you
down
now,
there?
What, me? Yes, I
No,
am the gentleman. that was down.
no. When I left, they asked if he wanted a lawyer. Is this that gentleman?
Oh, yes. Yes,
Okay.
we charged him with felony evading rather than evading a police officer because Owen said he committed a felony. I'm not too sure. You'll have to ask Owen. I'm not.
Okay,
I
we
still
can
have
wait
to
for
ask
Owen.
questions to him. Yeah, we'll head
Yeah,
down
no,
to the
this is
cells in the
right here.
meantime.
This is his forbidden
Yeah.
corner. He should know better than
Is
to
it?
go there.
Well, has he had popped there a few times?
Almost every time I've seen him in the police station.
Oh.
Yeah, we call it his no-no square, but he didn't like that.
Okay. I've never heard of
See,
him.
if I get the officers
I've
to
never heard
laugh,
of that.
they're more than likely to work with me. Okay, so his charges is attempted, is fleeing, evading, felony fleeing and evading.
I will let you know right now. Okay, his charges, he's looking at possession of stolen goods, robbery, and felony evading a police officer first offense.
Okay, and we're waiting for Owen. So we'll see. Do you mind if
Yes,
I go to
correct.
talk with him real quickly while we're waiting?
No, you're all good.
Okay. Hello, sir. What do we got?
Hello.
What's going on?
Let me go and whisper so they don't hear us. So they claim that okay, I had possession of stolen goods, but they claim that I robbed the store where they didn't even see me rob the store. They just saw me come outside the door. And they're trying to
So they didn't
charge me with
actually.
that.
Okay, when you came out the door, were they out of their car?
What?
When you came out the store, were they outside of their car?
Nope.
Were they even in the area where you were when you left the store?
So he saw me come out the door of the store. That's it. He was still in his car.
Okay.
I just got in my car 2 seconds after he saw me get out the door.
Okay, we're waiting. Owen unfortunately had a bad headache upstairs, so we're waiting for him.
It wasn't
You know,
Owen, it was the other
he's-
officer who
No,
arrested me.
but we're waiting on Owen. He had a bad headache and his head exploded, so we're waiting on him.
But if
So
it's
let me
not
go talk with the
arresting
officer.
then
Well-
why'd he do Owen if to be that?
He just wants another officer here.
Okay.
I understand that. Let me go talk to him. Okay, officer, I have a question.
Yes? What's up?
Okay, so possession of stolen goods,
Yes.
robbery, and felony fleeing and evading. Did you
Felony evading a
actually
police officer.
Did you actually see him robbing though, or did you just see him coming out of a store?
I saw him coming out of the store, but that is what Officer Mercer told me to put down.
Okay, so I have to wait for Officer Mercer. Because if you didn't actually
Yes.
see him rob anything, you can't prove that he robbed that store.
That is true, but if he comes out of a store where we just got a robbery alert and he comes out with stolen goods after fleeing,
Got him.
then we
Got
have
him.
reasonable
Love it.
suspicion to place him.
Okay, did
to,
you check the store for anyone else inside?
No, we did not.
Then how can you be 100% there wasn't someone else in there robbing the store?
We aren't 100% sure. That
Exactly.
is a good.
Well,
Yep.
then you need to be
We're
if you're charging him
downstairs.
with it.
Yeah, alright. Owen
See,
is
look. There you
upstairs
go.
or coming
Okay, yeah.
downstairs.
Okay.
He will come discuss this with us. I'm down here with Aria.
See, one time, I'm gonna have it happen where her hearing aids die while she's in
Did
cells.
you go into your naughty corner again? Give me 1 second. I think he might have.
Oh, no, okay. Owen, look, everyone. Owen has head problems in the police station. This is a known thing. He has crashed like 3 or 4 times in a row before when he's in cells. But no, look, 100%. Did you go inside the store? No.
Oh no.
Well, then
he's
how
good.
can
He's
you
just
be
looking at
sure?
his tablet.
All right,
Oh,
Owen.
he's here.
Yo.
Owen, when you started, you say he has felony fleeing of a police officer. Did you check the store after he came out?
Owen was not with me. I was the.
Oh, okay.
officer
So then,
responding.
Owen, how can he charge him with robbery when
Come
he
on, tell me
didn't
this.
check the
Do
store
you-
if anyone
you're
else
not
is in
blonde
there?
anymore. You're brown. Did you see anyone else in the store?
I didn't say anyone else in the store. No. I saw
Okay.
him running from said store to his vehicle.
Okay.
Instantly fleeing.
Okay. I'm not disputing
And
that,
was
but
like
can
a
you
few
100%
seconds after
prove?
we received a call from a robber.
That's
Just
fine,
about,
but
yeah.
can you 100% prove there was no one else in the store?
I can't know.
Then I don't see how you could charge him with robbery.
Well, if he runs from the store, where we get a,
Obviously, there could be an accomplice who could have been robbing the store as well, but if there is, obviously he would get charged with it as well. But this guy would get charged with it as well because he did somewhat rob the store as well. He has stolen goods from that specific store. Yeah.
I understand
goods
that,
on him.
but why?
So
what
he's
would it be?
basically
It'd
robbed
be
that store.
it would be robbery or aiding and abetting.
Robber. No, aiding and abetting because he doesn't.
Okay.
He's not aiding anyone.
Okay, so
From
you
what
just
we
said
can
it
tell,
can't be
he
aiding
hasn't
and
evaded
abetting.
anyone.
But then this officer's also told me he did not search the building to see if anyone else is there and cannot 100% prove that it was my client who robbed it.
since
It's
said
on my body
person
cam, it's on his body cam that
ran-
he said that he cannot 100% prove it.
ran in. It's also on my body cam where said suspect ran straight from the vehicle, straight from the store where the robbery was pinged, I guess you could say. I pulled up straight there, saw the vehicle. He ran straight out instantly as soon as he saw my lights, straight into his vehicle and fled instantly. No word spoken, nothing. He flies out of his vehicle. I arrest him. I search him.
He flew
Found the
out the
stolen goods from
vehicle.
the store.
Yes, correct. So we have
I'm not
reasonable
contending.
suspicion
I'm
to
not
say that-
contending that he ran. I'm not contending a stolen good. I'm saying if you cannot definitively prove that he was the only person in that store, then you can't charge him with robbery.
Well,
That'd
we're
be
not
like
saying he
if I
wasn't
went
the
and
only
bought a
person in the store.
sandwich while somebody was robbing the safe, and I left the store and got in my car and drove away. If you don't check to see if somebody else is in there, you could arrest me falsely for robbery.
But that doesn't add up because we're not saying he wasn't the only person in there, but he comes out of the exact same store with the same stolen goods that you get from said store because stolen goods from different stores are different. You don't get watches from supermarkets. That's not how it goes.
And how do
So
you know what it comes out of what store, officer?
because I have arrested multiple people with said items.
Okay, just making sure.
So
Now I'm trying to put
we
him on
have
the back
reasonable
foot.
suspicion to charge him with that
Yeah,
said
so
crime.
I've checked about, let's say, 10 reports, and it's a consistent thing. As soon as we see someone
Okay.
out of a store, they're charged with
All right.
robbery, and
All
they're
right.
found with stolen goods on them.
All right, well, I might have to have a talk with somebody about that then.
Okay.
So what are we looking at? Why is it felony fleeing, by the way?
Because robbery is a felony charge, possession of stolen goods is a felony charge. He's committed a felony whilst evading. He robbed the
Okay.
store and then evaded. So,
All right.
felony evading.
I'm getting it on the body
Currently,
cam, everyone.
He is looking at 175 months and a $5,700 fine.
The fine's not bad at all. Okay. Let me do my math here for a second. Are we willing to offer
Well,
reductions on this crime?
However, required
Some
to do that,
officers say no. Some officers say no.
That's just more of what you are going to argue for reductions.
I'm of course going to try to get the best deal for every party involved. Now, when I throw out something, I don't expect a yes or no. I expect, like Owen will tell you, I negotiate. I don't say that I want this and that's the lowest. So I'm going to work with the fine first. $5,700. I just want to know what the lowest you can go is. I'm not going to argue for that. I just want to know. It gives me a good starting off point.
Oh, you...
I genuinely try to go
do you mean
50%.
like the lowest on the slider?
Lowest with
Yeah,
the slider
both.
lets you do, yeah.
Yeah.
You might as well just do
lowest-
both. Those.
Lowest is $4,500 fine.
Okay.
Lowest
It's
months
57.
is
51.
110.
I'm gonna go 51 and 140. I'm gonna go 5,100 and 140 months. That's about 50%. Big carry the one.
Well, Owen, are you putting this up to me, Owen?
Yeah, you're a primary unit. I'm just ensuring if you need help, I'm here to help you.
That's true. I just don't know. This is my first time with negotiations, so
Okay,
I'm
well,
a
you're
bit-
doing a good job. You're doing a great job so far. All you have to do is say yes.
yeah, that works.
I mean, Owen,
Yeah.
that's a pretty fair deal.
I mean, I'm not even looking at the tablet to be fair.
I know,
Yeah,
but
I'll-
I'm asking for 30 months and like $4,000, maybe $5,000 off.
I'll
Or
do
500, I'm sorry.
100 I'll do 150 months and the same charge, so 5,100.
Let's go talk to him about it. It sounds fair.
Just save
It was
before you go with her.
175, I think. Yeah, y'all can tow. Yeah, come on. He should know this. Yeah, it's his first time negotiating. He used to get.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
okay.
Yeah, you
Oh.
are.
Oh, he's
Hold
gone.
on.
Oh,
he's
no,
he's right
here.
here. He's right here. He's
Alright,
practicing his
so-
ninja skills.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have discussed that we are willing to give you 150 months, which is 25 months off of your sentence.
He's not gonna.
and
He would have done that already,
$5,100
T-Bomb.
fine, which is $600 off of your sentence. Or off of your...
That's obviously if you plead guilty.
So can you tell me again how many months was? 150?
150.
Yes, 150.
Can we not go tiny bit lower?
Tiny bit lower.
Because I don't want to.
How about 145?
145.
And how much was the fine?
5,100.
5,100.
Well, it might be like.
5K?
No, I've tried. That's the no.
We will...
might be- It might be like 5,099 because I don't know if he can do the exact.
Alright, we'll do 145 months and $5,100 fine.
Fuck it.
Yeah, sounds good?
Yeah.
Alright, man. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Alright, I'm going to send that fine across to you now.
Thank you.
There you go. Alright, what is your IBAN?
51.
51.
Yep.
I misspelled stolen.
Alright, brother. Have a good one, man.
See ya.
All right, officer. What was the gentleman's name?
This gentleman?
Yes.
Dutch lady.
Oh, yes.
Dutch lady, okay.
Dutch lady.
Can you spell that last name? This has to be accurate.
COLLATTI.
Thank you very much.
All good.
All right, gentlemen. Thank you very much. Sorry. If I misspell his name, I can get in trouble for it right now. So.
All right.
And that's you know, that last name is a little difficult.
It is very difficult. Yes.
All right, let's try this again, Owen. Y'all have a nice day. Stay safe. Stay safe out there.
You too. Bye bye.
All right, that's 6K right there. But yeah, now look, I did the robbery thing. Oh. Hello.
Oh, hey.
Are you signed on?
Not at the moment.
Okay, I just did 2.
I was getting ready to call, that officer.
It's Owen.
And a lot of that time I spent in cells, so tell me how you feel about it.
Oh, perfect.
Officer.
Yep.
Hello, Mr.
No
Mercer.
worries. Bye bye. Hello.
I have another, records request.
All right, y'all have a nice day.
You too. Bye bye.
The lawyer, it's interesting. It is. You get to know a lot of people. Like, that's Dutch. But in my phone, it's listed as tips. Like, I have no idea when I got his phone number. Or it was probably early days when I was asking everyone for their phone number. Oh, don't be afraid to ask people for their number. People will give it. I've only met 2 people that I have not given my number to, and the reason I didn't was because they were not in Redline. I'm talking about in total of 5M. 2 people I haven't given my number to because they were like creeping on me beforehand. And I was like, you know what, I really don't want you having my number. Strangely enough, neither one of those people were from that other city either. This was from a city I don't even go to anymore. But yeah, Kelly's doing expungements right now. Which those are just, you know, go file the case and then wait until it's approved or denied. Alright. Put that on. What happened? Oh, okay. Interesting. I just got an interesting email I need to check out. Something from YouTube. Nothing bad. Nothing bad at all. Alright. I was about to say, uh-oh, but close. No. Hold on, everyone. Hey, yo, I'm back. Unfortunately, I do have to go. Something has come up. My patient needs me. I'm gonna send y'all over to MacGyver. Gingy's streaming right now. I wish I can give y'all more of a heads up, but I kinda have to go. I will see y'all all tomorrow. Have a nice day. Everything's fine. There's no danger. Just something happened that I need to attend to. Y'all have a nice day, and I'm gonna send y'all over to Gingy. Alright, see y'all tomorrow. Bye.